Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well today. Happy Wednesday to you guys. I do want to say I apologize for doing a show last minute. I did not promote this for a week or so, but that's okay. Y'all know I do things at the last minute, and you guys still love me the same. So, before I get started on my show and what we're going to be talking about today, I want to first say a big thank you. I want to say thank you to everyone who has been supporting the celebrity podcast. I didn't realize that I didn't say anything after 22,000. So we are now at 24,000 subs and we are still growing and thriving. And I just want to say I have a great amount of supporters who really do care about me and holding people accountable. And, they support the truth. They support me. They don't care what people are saying. But I want to sit on that for a second. So a part of this show is about how we do each other as a Black community. People don't want to talk about this because they avoid it. They avoid it because it's not comfortable to talk about. People might not like what you say. They might not like your opinion on certain topics. So a lot of people like to stick with celebrity drama and a bunch of stuff that doesn't really relate to our community. But jealousy and envy and spite, that is all up in this community, our Black community, and nobody wants to address it. And people get really upset when you hold people accountable. They see it as harassment, bullying, because you are exposing something that they lied about. And they wanted it to be under wraps. They wanted to lie to people and take from people. But when the truth comes out, people then want to call you the villain and say that you're, a bully and all these different narcissists, all these terms because they are avoiding accountability. So I wanted to say a lot of people who follow my channel, they know that I do have a lot of orders against people. I want to clarify that. When I say I have no stalking, no contact orders against people, I'm talking about my people. All of these orders that I got against people who don't know how to leave me alone, they're all Black. They're my color. So when people talk about white supremacists and you're on the plumber like a white supremacist, stop the cap. Stop the cap. We are our worst enemy. We hurt each other. We want to see each other fail. We never want to help each other up. We want to keep them down. And when someone's doing wrong, we want to just turn a blind eye and say, well, white people do it. Black, other, Hispanics do it. But I'm talking about my race. My race. It's my race first. You feel what I'm saying? And if we didn't care about our race, we would just let stuff go by the wayside, right? Let people scam. Let people steal. Let people assault people. We'll just look the other way because they're Black, right? No, I don't move like that. And I don't live like that. These orders that I have are against Black men and Black women. It's sad. And let me tell you the sad part. None of them have ever met me in person. Let that sink in. None of them have never met me in person. And yet they have a no stalking, no contact order. Let me tell y'all something. I don't want to see my people go down. But if you can't stop being jealous of someone else, you're going to land yourself in jail. That's what's going to happen. A lot of you guys know about the harassment, the stalking that I've experienced for almost a year. Ever since the Rhoda case, it brought the most fakes into my circle. And now I am more aware. Anyone that ever comes into my circle, I'm running a background check. And if it don't come back right, you out. No one will ever get that close to me again. I gave certain people the benefit of the doubt because they were older. When you're older, you're supposed to be wiser. But some people are still dumb. And I want to say thank you to my 24,000 subs because when they see things, they bring it to me. Last week, my adversary who has a court order, they already posted a video that slandered me, which was a violation, but they wanted to add icing to the cake. Last week, 4th of July, it's at midnight. I'm getting ready to lay down. And I'm starting to get text messages from my supporters. Daphne, did you know that your adversary was live? No, because there was no promotion of the video. Nobody told me nothing. So they sent me the link and I click and I'm looking. And here we go again. This person is using a third party to harass me again, calling me names, and then even slipped up and said my adversary's name alongside my name. So I said, what is this person doing? Do they want to go to jail? Yes. Do they want a 2-year order on their social? Yes. So something told me to record it just in case. I screen recorded the entire live, and I was disgusted that it was a person using another person to slander me again. And now people are starting to see that everything I was saying from the beginning was true. I didn't get mad and respond back to the person. I just kept screen recording, even after the live ended at 50 minutes. After the live ended, I waited because I knew how my adversary was going to move because I know how this person moves by now. This person wasn't expecting that video to come out because 20 seconds after the video finished, boom, the video goes private and it never becomes public again. But don't worry, I'm hoping that my adversary hears this. I sent that to the sheriff's department. And let me tell you, the amount of times you violated this order, it is not going to be pretty for you. I actually feel bad because I tried to tell the person to leave me alone. I want to remind you guys that the state of Illinois, they take no stalking, no contact orders serious. If I had one against you in the same state and you posted a third party harassing me when the order says you can't do it, they don't call the judge and say, hey, judge, can we get a warrant to go pick them up? No. What I do is I call the police. Hey, Jane Doe violated her order. Can you look it up? They see the order. They see what it says. Okay. They go to Jane Doe's house. She opens the door. You are in violation of an order. Please step out. Put your hands behind your back. It is that simple when they're in this state. But when they're out of state, if they're due to come into this state, it will be the same way. Once you cross into Illinois, you will then be detained. The order is the warrant in state. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So this whole time, this person thinks that this is a rodeo. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a roller coaster of a ride. No, you're about to ruin your livelihood because you could not leave me alone. I feel bad for Black women because some of them get so jealous of another Black woman that they forget how to do right in this world. They forget the consequences of what they do. And let me tell you, if that person was here, they would probably have a felony already because they violated this said order over 50 times. You know it's a problem when the police report is now like a Bible. It has so many pages for every violation. So you can just imagine what's going to happen when that person crosses Illinois state lines. I feel bad for this person. I asked this person to leave me alone over 100 times this year. This person also was the one that was YouTube hopping and telling everybody she has a warrant. Wanted me to look like I was equivalent to the plumber. The same person. And then when they have a mugshot, I wonder how many people will believe me then. And that's if they come here. I wouldn't. Gonna be honest. If I knew what was to come, I wouldn't. I would be scared. But at the end of the day, this person knew all of these consequences when they were bashing me. They knew all these consequences when they were talking about my dead mother. They knew all these consequences when they tried to talk about my husband. They knew all these consequences when they started talking about minors in my life. So I want people to hear this. If you don't mind making a trip out to Illinois to face a judge, to tell a judge why you couldn't leave an online personality alone, don't mess with me. Just leave me alone. I'm not out here bothering people, but I find it odd how whenever I'm viral, my haters use that as a moment to try to discredit me. You guys are so loud, but I am so quiet because I know the outcome. You just don't know it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Google people getting arrested for violating orders. Look at the sadness on their face. And when you violate it and you're detained, you lose by default. So not only do you have a record of being arrested for stalking, you now have a 2-year order to follow it and a mugshot. Your life is ruined. Is it worth it, ladies? And gentlemen, is it worth it? It isn't. All you got to do is leave me alone. I'm in my own lane. And even if I don't see it, 24,000 subscribers will see it. And when all this stuff is over, I'm going to bring facts and receipts. I'm going to tell you guys all about my journey, because you hear about stalking when it's a man and a woman. How often do you hear about the same sex stalking someone that never met them, never seen them on video? Well, that wasn't until they had court, of course. But before that, never even met them in person. But they've been stalking them for almost a year. To me, that's dangerous. It makes you question this person's ability to even function in the world. These women hate me so bad that they talk about me every chance they get. They even sabotage, everything and say she's doing this just so they can get sales. There's people profiting off of my name right now, and I didn't even do nothing to them. Why are we like this with each other? Y'all hate me that bad that you guys want to see me offline. You want to see me gone. You want to see me throwing in the towel. If I throw in the towel, it's going to be on my terms, not your terms. If you Black women, redirected this hate into your lives and poured in love and did something positive, you would be great at it. But instead, you guys stay up to 1, 2, 3 in the morning to stalk me and to discredit me. I think it's really sad. And these Black women want me to stop holding other Black women accountable. Let me tell y'all, this type of work that I do, the court cases will not stop. The warrants will not stop. Because whenever you expose a liar, a manipulator, they can easily go down to the court. Daphne threatened my life and I'm scared. And it's that easy. That just like a woman can lie on a man, they can also lie on a woman too. So fellas, I know what y'all going through. I know what it's like to be lied on. And you didn't do anything but be yourself. And people were digging at you. I don't know many people that can take their deceased loved ones being bashed in their face before they respond. But I held my tongue. I was attacked. My mother was attacked before I ever said anything back. So I want you guys to know that it's our community doing this. I want to remind you guys, I've never had to write out an order for a Caucasian person, Hispanic, Asian. It's only been my race. So y'all talk about this, the man and white supremacy. No, it's us. We're doing it to each other. We don't want to see each other make it. When this Rhoda case happened, you got all these idiots saying that they solved the case. When y'all know good way, y'all know what that detective said. Daphne Sutton. He didn't say nobody else but me. And all these idiots, it was my Instagram videos that didn't belong to you. You took them from someone, put your name on it, but then when I put my name on it, it's no, we're not going to do that. Everybody's saying that they solved the case, and Daphne just sat there and did nothing. Stop the cap. I know y'all want to be recognized like me so bad, but it's not going to happen. You didn't do shit. But what I find odd is how a lot of these Black women who don't like me, they're like another woman that does sort of like what I do, holding people accountable. They'll praise that woman. They'll promote that woman. But when I do it, it's a problem because it's me. They don't like me. And that's okay. I'm not here to like everyone. But when you start interfering with my life and you start interfering with my mother's life, who's no longer on this earth, we got a big damn problem. Stop playing victim when you know what you did. And the only reason why I don't say your name is because I'm not going to give you any clout. The clout I will give you is when your mugshot is available. That's when I will say your name, because now it's public record. But I hope all this stalking me and harassing me, I hope it was worth it for you. Because I didn't need to go to people and send information to people and say, this person hurt my feelings. You're brave online, but behind the scenes, you coward. You're scared. Makes no sense. But that video that you made private, I have it. I have it. And I wanted you to hear me say that. And that was like the biggest violation you've done in this entire time. And not only do I have it, but the sheriff's department has it too. So I just want to remind you, make sure when you do come here that you have adequate time. Don't come here with a little bit of time. Come here with enough time. Because I want to make sure that you're held to the highest. I'm not holding back. What you've done to me, my family, it's going to end very soon. And I hope all this harassing you've done is worth it. Because I'm telling you, I would hate to see my people with a record. But if you don't know how to stop, sometimes the law has to stop you. That's how it works. But I wanted you guys to know that I have a great support system. People do care. I was getting ready to go to sleep. You posting at the wee hours of the morning, like, but you have a job. I just don't understand. And then these women wonder why Black men don't want us. Because you guys don't even love each other. You guys don't even like each other. Y'all worried about these Karens, and it's the Keishas we got to worry about. The Karens ain't doing shit to me. It's the Keishas. That's real talk. These snow bunnies don't bother me. If I hold a Caucasian female accountable, she blocks me and goes on with her day. I'm back to my life. But not a Keisha. Not Keisha. Who else hates Daphne? Let me see. Let me Google. Daphne hate. Daphne fraud. Oh, found somebody. Hey, girl, you don't like Daphne? No, me either. Okay, come on our side. Okay, cool. Let's hate her together. Okay. That's the way it works. Our race does that. No other race but us. But Black women want respect, right? Black women want these Black men to marry them, right? But look how y'all acting online. How do you have so much hate for someone you never seen, but you say you love God? That's crazy. It don't go together. So I'm just warning anybody out there. If this person is enlisting you to help them hate me, be careful, because I'm not playing anymore with any of y'all. I don't care anymore about you being a Black woman with kids or with a future or with a job, because you don't care. If you don't care about it, why should I? But I'm warning all of you guys, leave me the fuck alone. It is so simple. Leave me alone, but you guys can't, because you need me. You need me. I don't need y'all. I'm looking at my growth, 24,000 subs. Half of y'all not even at 4,000. I don't need you. You guys didn't make me. Stop the cap. And a lot of you women now hate me because I won't leave the plumber alone, right? I've had women email me. Am I ever going to leave the plumber alone? No. Not until the plumber is arrested or exposed. The truth comes out and the cops are telling everybody the truth. That's when I leave the plumber alone. What I do is not harassment. He blocked me. I'm not calling him like he did me. I'm not texting him like he did me. I'm not sending him dead bodies like he did me. I'm just reposting what he's putting out there. Fair game. Fair game. I'm not doing anything different with him than I did with Rhoda. I think I was harder on Rhoda because y'all remember she lied, but then she started doing humanitarian work too, right? Helped out a baby mama get into an apartment, helped somebody out with food, helped somebody out with diapers. Y'all remember Rhoda was doing the same thing that the plumber is doing. Identical. Identical. And a lot of Black women still love this man. Even though 4 victims from 4 different states told 4 different accounts of the abuse, manipulation, stalking, and women still love him. Takes off his little baby muscle shirts. Yeah, queen. Yeah, queen. I'm here to make your day better, queen. I can satisfy all your needs, queen. I can satisfy everything, queen. Queen. Him and Rhoda should get married. They're perfect. Manipulators. Every now and then he'll show you a video of him doing some plumbing work. Oh, let me donate. You guys are idiots. Idiots to believe that this man is still telling the truth. Recently told y'all he didn't get another job that they gave him. We offered you the job, but on the day you're supposed to start, we fired you. Come on, you guys. And you idiots, Black women, Poor baby. Let me make it better. You got fired? Let me tell y'all, when jobs do a background check, if it comes back clean and they make you an offer, I've never heard of them taking the offer back. The plumber's making y'all think that he is just worldwide, global. And if you're a plumber, you can always get work. It's like being a hairstylist or a nail tech. Those are things that people need. It doesn't really go out of style, right? But you black women really believe that this man got offered the job, and the day he was supposed to start, he calls them, no answer. Checks his email, no answer. Then an hour later, they email him that he didn't get the job. Y'all really believe that? I'm not letting up on this man. I don't care about who is trying to sue me. You can't sue me for reposting what he's putting out there. Now, if I was lying about something he said, if I was lying and he could prove it, then yeah, do your thing. But if I'm posting facts, you can't do shit. This is your son. Facts. You owe child support. Facts. You're a deadbeat dad. Facts. You're telling women they're not qualified, but you're not even qualified to be a father. Put that on the shirt. I'm not qualified to be a father because I want to be famous. The dude came out with a diss to Rick Ross, and you guys are still donating money to him? A diss track for Rick Ross wearing a Ninja Turtle suit. And you guys are still donating to this man. Y'all don't even want to hold your own accountable. You got these attorneys kissing his butt. Leave him alone or we're going to sue. Sue. Do it. Ain't nobody scared over here. You ain't got to make no threats. Do it. Because if we know we're posting the truth, you know how many people told me they was going to sue me for posting their public record? Listen to the words I just said. Public record. Can't sue. If you're going to sue me, sue the courts. They put it out there. Unfortunately, you can't sue. People telling me to lay off of the plumber. He's had enough. No, he hasn't. He hasn't seen it yet. I want to let you guys know that today I did contact a few people in Texas. Oh, yeah. Because I'm not letting that victim fear that this could happen to her again or to be mocked. And a lot of y'all don't even care. A lot of y'all didn't even catch it when the plumber called her job or told her that her vagina was dry and she couldn't suck penis. I mean, last time I checked, if it's dry, that means do not enter. So you're kind of admitting to what she said, but a lot of you guys didn't catch that because you love him so much. So I made a couple calls because I was looking at some stuff like, how come this person doesn't want to go to El Paso and at least say, you know what, I didn't do it. I'm here to prove it. Because people that are not guilty, they don't run. They don't mind saying, you know what, if somebody's accusing me of SA, I'm definitely going to stand up for that because I didn't do it. But if I did do it, I'm not coming out there. Right? Because SA is serious. Right? I want to show you guys something. And I don't care if the plumber gets mad because this is your record. The plumber told all you guys he's a changed man. Oh, those cases are from 2014, 2013, 2012. I don't rob people anymore. Stop the cap. Now I know why this man does not want to go out to Texas. He has a history there. So when you're being accused of SA after robbing someone out there, yeah, you're already guilty, bruh. And you heard me, right? Let me show y'all, because I know a lot of people don't believe me. Robbery by threats in Texas. Y'all didn't know about this one, though, but I looked it up. I actually talked to the prosecutor to let them know his whereabouts, because I'm not playing anymore. There's a victim in El Paso that you might want to give a call to. Let's link this together. There you go. $100,000 bond. Robbery, 2017 of September, 2017. If your bond was $100,000, this wasn't no lightweight robbery. This sounds like that Craigslist stuff that he did in 2013. But remember, this is Texas. Yeah. Spoke to them today. Had a great talk. Great talk. I wanted them to know about El Paso. This man lied to all you guys, but you continue to support people like this. Why? Why? He's a thief. He steals. That's not defamation. It's right there in your face. Robbery means he steals. This was in Texas. Texas. So you got stuff in Cali, Arizona, Nevada, Texas. The man is internationally known by law enforcement. So I can see why you're running from Texas, because they didn't know about El Paso. You feel me? I made sure I had a great talk with him, because accountability will be held. That victim that's still waiting on justice, things are starting to move. I'm going to call them every day until they move on this case. Either you're going to be guilty or not guilty. But they knew about your whereabouts because of what you did in 2017. They can still track you. It's not hard. But now I understand why you don't like Texas. You cause damage there too. It's crazy how this person has so many cases in every state he was in. In Las Vegas, it was like 8 cases. Gun possession, drugs, it just kept going. This man ain't reformed. He played y'all. But I want to hit y'all with another little gem. Y'all remember I had those victims on my page, on my show 2 weeks ago, right? They said that one of them dated him back in 2023 of September. Now, we all know when he did the dating show this year, he said he was fired and they were working out a severance package, right? So typically when someone has a severance package, they put in some time at that job. So if that were even true, there would be an income trail. But, child support couldn't find him. That was one sign that he wasn't working. But another sign that he wasn't working was his tickets. This man signed an agreement in November of 2023 to pay $10 a month to his tickets. And where it said, what is your job? He had no job to put down. So I can successfully tell you in November, he didn't have no job. So he would have had to been hired this year. So what severance package? Y'all need more proof? This is his name. That's his case. That's the date. Where it says employer, it's blank. This was just in November of last year, y'all. $10 a month means you ain't making 6 figures, bruh. $10 a month sounds like you're unemployed. That's what it sounds like to me. I could be wrong. I guess when people make 6 figures, they still give you low payment amounts based off of your income. Because that's what they did here. They based it off of his income. So clearly, $10 a month means he wasn't really making any money. So he didn't have no job in November. So when did he get the job? Let's say he got hired in January. So what severance package for just a few months of work? Stop the cap. Please stop donating to this person. They lied. And they're going to continue to lie because y'all listen. $10 a month. That means you broke. That's what it sounds like to me. $10 a month. You couldn't even put down the job you had because you didn't have one. Just like everybody said. But you got fired from the job of imagination. A lot of people know that job. The job of imagination. That's where he got fired from. And you guys keep donating to this person who keeps playing in y'all face. Humanitarian work, right? No. Humanitarian work. He been with them hoes. He ain't out here changing the community. He out here messing with strippers in hotels. But y'all keep giving him money, right? Keep aiding in his humanitarian work. He messed with sisters, according to his Instagram. Y'all helping him out. Why would you donate to a man that's doing this type of stuff online? How is he doing any type of giving back? Oh, I guess, okay, he's unclogging their toilets, right? 2 women in their panties. This is who you guys are donating to. His humanitarian work. Ain't no humanitarian work for him. He been with them hoes. He going to every state but the ones that he has big cases in for a reason. But y'all not catching that. He out here doing videos and sending them to celebrities instead of trying to take care of his son. Let me show you guys, for those people who did not see the video, this man recently posted a video that he said that he sent to a celebrity. I mean, if you owe back child support, you should be actually trying to get in touch with your son. But instead, this man wants to be famous. He don't care about doing humanitarian work. He gonna use that money and try to become a rapper. The man is beefing with Rick Ross, and Rick Ross don't even know this dude. He not on the same income level as Rick Ross. He never will be there. How you beefing with a celebrity that don't even know you? This man wants to be famous so bad. And you guys keep donating to him. His humanitarian fund, so he can keep up with these hoes. Notice how GoFundMe still hasn't given him the money either, because they know about that humanitarian work. Y'all feel me? This is what he posted.
And I'd love to introduce you to the courtship that I've been preaching about on the internet. A lot of men profess romanticism, but let me introduce you to some real courtship, Queen. I don't lack in any areas that, you know, a woman would need to be sufficient out here in society. I'm going to make you better entirely. I'm all about fitness and getting better. And, you know, nothing on my body won't keep you satisfied. You know, you have no worries. Don't worry about that bodybuilder myth. I'm him, not them, baby, in a real way. So let me know when you're ready to come home.
You
Queen.
in danger, girl.
I had to add in you in danger. I had to let these people know. So when he posted that on his page, y'all, this is what I said. Tell him you will cost thousands of dollars in property damage. You throw phones and cars to track them. You have an order out against you in California. You are running from SA allegations in El Paso. You think every woman is cheating on you. You don't claim your 8-year-old son who has your exact name. You owe back child support. You don't have a job, and you don't have thousands in the bank. That's what I said to him. And he blocked me quicker than a quick weave. He blocked me. This hurt. This hurt his little heart. This hurt his feelings, because it's the truth. It is all true. No defamation in my statement. Everything I said, there's facts. A child support record. Police reports. Everything is backed up. He's a plumber, but he ain't trying to unclog this mess. He's running from it. He blocked me because this was the truth. He blocked me just like Rhoda did. Y'all remember? I could see her page too until I was hitting her with the facts, and she blocked me. This is the same cadence. For months, people told me to leave her alone. She's telling the truth. And finally, the truth came out. And I still didn't get my apology. And that's okay. Because I know. We all know this man is lying. But there's something on here that really, really sticks with me. I'm going to really upset him tonight. And Plumber, if you're listening to me, this is not defamation, because this was given to me by the mother of his child. I want to remind you, any evidence that I post, it was given to me and I was given permission. I don't just take and not ask. I do ask. But you got my haters that say I just record without consent. A lot of people get that mixed up too. A lot of times when I call people to get an interview from them, I ask for their permission to record. And if they want me to retract anything, I do that. So please don't assume because you hear recorded calls, I just record it without their consent. It depends on if they called me or if I called them. There is a difference. But what I wanted to tell you guys is, y'all remember this, right? This was on MTR's page. Let me just take you back into to time. Just 1 second here.
But he actually does have a kid. He just
okay. You got a child now?
Okay, now I'm going to say this. For me to answer that question without destroying lives, I'm going to say this. If I have a child out there, summon him.
Okay, so you guys remember that. And I showed you guys everything proving that that's his son. You guys remember the pictures. Oh, y'all remember this. Look at, he got about 2 million teeth in his mouth. You know, we see the face, we see the eyes, we see the nose. Everything is identical, right? Y'all remember this, right? I wish I had some music. La, 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 la. Remember this? Oh, remember? That was the plumber laying next to his son. Summon him. He was right next to his son. Y'all remember this? Oh, and this is the same person saying, if he has a child, summon him. I want to let you ladies know you're donating to a man that doesn't even care about his son. He wants to be famous so bad that he's still acting like he doesn't have a son. Well, I figured you'd say that. Something else that the plumber did. The plumber sent this son that he claims to not have a Christmas card. And I want to show you guys. It is so heartfelt. Now, we know that when it comes to the plumber, he doesn't know how to separate you are and your when it's necessary. So if I said you are going to the store with me, he'll spell it Y-O-U-R. We know that when I was being threatened, take down the post about the plumber or I'm going to sue. You're going to get sued. I knew when he said your instead of, Y-O-U apostrophe R-E, he didn't spell it correctly. So I knew that that was the plumber because for some reason, he doesn't know how to separate the two. He got a journeyman's license, but he's dumb when it comes to basic grammar. So that's how I knew that this was a true Christmas card. But I want to read it to you guys because there was a time where this man claimed this son. And I want you guys to know that I've showed you pictures. I've showed y'all everything. And yet you Black women are still donating to the Pookie Fund. Why? If he doesn't even love his own son, how is he out here doing humanitarian work with other people's kids? Any man that doesn't step up to love his child, he is a piece of shit for a father. You didn't care about maternity when you were laying right next to him in the bed. You didn't care about it when he was on your lap and you told everybody what school does baby A go to. Make it make sense. At one point, he acknowledged baby A. Now, summon him. How can you guys donate to a man that's supposed to be helping the youth and he has a youth in Oklahoma that he doesn't want to see? And the hearing he had in May by phone, he didn't even show up because he knew he would be served in open court that almost $5,000 balance. Y'all feel what I'm saying? He ain't all the way dumb. He knew. It counts. When you go to court on Zoom, they can serve you just like that in open court. Now it counts. He avoided May. Now he has another hearing in September. And I'm going to be there supporting the mom because I want to make sure this deadbeat dad is held accountable. Now, in Oklahoma, once it hits 5,000, that's a felony. So by then, it will hit 5,000. So the plumber may even have a warrant at that time. And I'm going to make sure this mother and baby A gets the support they need because that's what I do for people. I care. And if this man hadn't been denying his kid and he was honest about not being fired because he didn't have a job, he just wanted to be a celebrity, game show, wanted to be on all this. If he was honest about his intentions, it would have went this far, but he had to lie. So check this out. This right here, this is what bothers me with the plumber. This is the plumber's card to his son. Hey, son, your dad loves you and I miss you. Santa came to see me at work. He said if you pee on yourself, he is going to put you on the naughty list and you won't get any presents. So be good, listen to mom and be a big boy and let someone know when you have to go pee. I told Santa you will be a good boy, so he's going to get you presents soon. He's watching you to see if you behave. Santa is my friend, so I told him you'll be good. I love you, Aaron. Be good, son. Love, Dad. I love you, Aaron. Be good, son. Dad. And then look at the bottom, because his spelling is always off. Your which is wrong. He spelled it wrong. That's his cadence. The greatest gift I ever received from God and Santa. Let me run that. You're the greatest gift I ever received from God and Santa. Summon him. Summon him. Remember that? How much proof do y'all need? He even acknowledged his son in that letter, who has the same name as him. And I said his son's name because his son's name is Aaron. So why would you tell MTR, summon him? And you sent him this heartfelt letter on Christmas. Even spelled your wrong, because you always do that. But you said he was the greatest gift from God. And now, summon him. How do we go from that to that? So ladies, while you're donating to this imbecile, I want you to know that he doesn't even claim his own seed. But at one point, he loved him. He loved him. Oh, this is a Christmas. Oh, pee and oh, don't. Santa's watching. But you guys still support this man. Y'all support this man that doesn't even claim his own kid that's going to be 9 real soon. 9. This man is out here ripping up mustard shirts. Those weak ass, cheap mustard shirts that look like he's bigger than usual. Get a thick cotton shirt. Layers. You'll be struggling. All upper body with pencil legs. That's what they do. Everything he does is about flexing and making his pecs go up and down. He knows how to travel to all these places, but the ones where he has allegations that are very serious, right? But y'all still respect this man who doesn't even love his son. But in this card here, you would think he was the best dad in the world. Even acknowledging his son. But I guess I made this card up too. He'll deny this too, right? I showed you guys a lot of stuff and you guys are still blind. That bothers me a little bit because you guys should know by now that this man, he lies and he's never going to stop lying. He's not. We all know that. But as a community, when are we going to hold our own accountable and say, look, this ain't right. This went on long enough, bro. This ain't cool. What you did, it wasn't right. If you want to be famous, there are many ways you could be famous. But this man is denying his own child, and y'all still like this man? How can these attorneys who have sons, as they claim, that love their sons, as they claim, support this imbecile who doesn't love his son? Make it make sense, bruh. Is he paying you? Is he unclogging your pipes? Just out of curiosity. Because what man will support another man who's still saying, summon him? We don't even want to help each other because we don't care. Most of us use other people's stories to be big. Because you'll notice those people that's still riding for him, their view count is high. It's high. I want to remind you, the plumber hopped into my inbox on Facebook. Call me and we can talk about it. I don't have a problem holding myself accountable. No, he wasn't qualified to have a conversation with the queen of accountability. No. Shut him down. And when I shut him down, he instantly posted it on Instagram because that's their motive. That's what he wanted to do from the beginning. Get me to say, okay, plumber, I'll talk to you. Sure. No, baby. Not easily swindled. You can't play me. I know you're full of crap. I don't care how many videos he posts on his Instagram fixing somebody's pipes. Those could have been pre-recorded when he was in his apprenticeship. Now he wants to do all this new stuff to make you guys think he's really this guy he's saying. But then he's in a hotel with some hoes doing humanitarian work. And y'all over here saying, good job, King. Get your rocks off, King. What about his son? His son is going to be 9. Eventually, he's going to see this behavior from his dad that you guys are encouraging. This man wants to be on reality TV. That's all. Everything he does, he has to rip a shirt. He tried that in Scottsdale. What happened? Banned. This ain't a wrestling WWE match. Keep your clothes on and go be a father to your son. Because if this was a mother, you guys would be telling me to call CPS. Get on her. Well, I'm on him. That boy needs him. Kids need too. And most of my haters, they're baby mamas anyway. They don't care about having a father in the kid's life. And most of their kids, they don't even like men. Huh. Great parenting on those women's parts, right? This is why they need both parents. This man loved his son at one point, and now it's summoned him. That really bothers me. How you guys can sit here and still donate to his GoFundMe after everything I told y'all. He asking for money for GoFundMe. What about the money to pay off all these debts? You say you're making 6 figures, but that's how much you owe in debt. This man has a lot of cases, and a lot of them are so recent. He's not reformed. You're not reformed if you're not handling your business that's still open. Your affairs are still open. You're not reformed. How are you going to teach these youth how to be self-sufficient and handle their everyday bills and things when you can't even do that? $10 a month is all you could afford back in November. So what job did you get that requires a severance after a few months? That's a really nice job. Me being in Arizona almost 2 decades, I don't remember them ever doing that for nobody. You had to put in at least 12 months to get a severance. And that's just a week of severance if you were there for a year. And then 2 years is 2 weeks. 3 years is 3 weeks. Y'all know how it go. That's what most companies do. But I ain't never seen a company negotiate with you a severance for just a few months of work. Stop the cap. They ain't doing that. Get your ass on. You gone. That would mean there's no job. No job, no thousands in the bank. But there are thousands in property damage. There are thousands in tickets. Thousands in child support. Oh yeah, them the thousands you was talking about. I'm not letting up, because if I do that, then I'm being biased. See, a lot of you men thought that my page was just about Black women. No, it's going to be fair on both ends. If I see it, I will explore it and see if it's true or false. The same way I did Rhoda from day one. And when I speak to the police and let them know what I know, they start to reopen things and look around a little bit. So I hope he continues this attention journey, because it's working. Eyes are now on him. Let me tell you, if you're not paying your tickets at any time, it can turn into a warrant if it's above a certain amount. So while you over there ripping up muscle shirts, yeah, Queen, and you qualified Queen, yeah, and I'm going to satisfy you this body. Yeah, they're going to love that body in Cell Block D. They're going to love that body. Oh, they're going to love that body. You're going to be having a lot of friends up in there. You're loud. Y'all remember what Denzel said? You're loud. You're too loud. So it's like you want them to get you. You want them to reopen and relook and say, you know what? Yeah, let's start really putting effort into this. And once you tell them, hey, I don't think this victim is being treated fairly, I'm going to call every day until she is, people start to work. That's how I got Rhoda. I didn't care how many detectives told me don't call no more. By law, you can't tell me that. They just got tired of me holding them accountable. Yeah, I held detectives accountable too. Even had to write a statement about a detective. Because if you're not doing your job, I'm not scared to hold you accountable. I don't care if you have a badge. You're supposed to protect and serve, not sit on your ass and pass gas. Get out there and do your job, or I'm going to help you do your job. They don't like when you help them. Then when their boss tells me, job well done. Maybe I was in the wrong line of business from the beginning, but I know how to get the job done. So I'm not going to let up. I can't, because I don't like seeing our people scam, because there's nothing good that comes from a scam. And then when you're doing the scamming, some other idiot is going to say, you know what? Let me try it. And it might not work for them. We have to start holding our own accountable and stop being jealous, The amount of jealous people in this community, it is sad. Y'all more mad at me than the people that I'm talking about who are doing wrong. Why? Then they tell me to uncover their names because they want me to lose all my channels. I know how it works. But then when I do show the names of people, I know what my haters are going to do. Hey, she talked about you. Are you mad? Yeah, I'm mad. Would you like to join our hate train? Sure. That's how they were able to create a group with 36,000 members that hated me. Y'all said how they do it? It's easy. That group was up for years before I shut it down. Ain't no telling what they were saying about me. But that was 36,000 loud, aggressive, bitter, and jealous hyenas. And I can guarantee you, 80% of them are probably Black women. She always posts about Black women, Black women, Black women. Well, why aren't you asking those Black women why they're putting that out there for me to post? Anytime these women post something public, it is fair game. And if you post it in a group, I will protect your identity. I might not show your name, but I'm going to show your picture because your picture is always public, whether you're in a group or not. Your profile picture is always public. You can't hide that. So I know what I'm allowed to do. And even when people threaten to report me, that post still hasn't come down yet. Sometimes I do have to tell them to take a second look, but I haven't had a ban in a little bit. My most recent bans were out of groups. They didn't ban me from Facebook altogether, but I've been banned out of groups 3 times this year. So clearly something isn't fake, but y'all keep saying it is. Y'all know how private groups work. There's no share button because you're not allowed to share. But if I'm asking the admins to let me because they know what I do, I'm still making their group better by helping them weed out all these people. But I respect privacy because I don't want to lose my accounts. If you've ever had 3 Instagrams, the first one it took you 10 years to get it there, then you know what I'm saying when I tell you I don't like to be on bans. And people think because I'm on bans or I lose my account, it's because I'm harassing people. No, it's because when you hold someone accountable, they report your ass. They're mad. Black women don't like when I report them because I'm supposed to stick to the girl code. I don't stand by that code, and I never will. I keep telling y'all Black women, I don't owe you any loyalty. You will not get any. Yeah, girl, I turn my back. Yeah, he can call me and I lie and say you would know. She ain't with me. She's probably out there getting dick down. That's me. Don't tell me because I don't stand by that fake shit. If you were my true friend, you wouldn't put me in a position to lie for you. Real people don't do that. Real recognizes real. So when you tell me, Daphne, if my husband calls me, tell him you ain't here. Yep. Because I'm not lying for you. I wouldn't want someone doing that on my behalf. So no, I'm not lying for you. Oh, you're violating the girl code. What about the vows? What about those? Why be married if you're going to be a hoe? See, I don't stick to no code. So when y'all in these groups or on Facebook talking about people, I'm going to respond. If it's public, that is not harassment. But I just want to let you guys know that since the Rhoda case, all my issues have been with Black people. And I would say 90% Black women, 10% Black men. And the reason why the Black men are going through this against me is because of the Black women telling them to do it. I've never seen so many Black men allow a Black woman to control them. And that's not your wife. That's crazy. That you'll let someone that has a disdain for me tell you to attack me. And you have a whole wife and family at home. And you're letting this person control your life. Damn. I thought Black men can think for themselves, but you got a lot of them that would say, you know what? Anything for you, baby. I hate her with you. I talk about her mother with you. No problem. That's how these Black women are. I'm very disappointed because I do a lot for our community. And you'll see these Black women say, well, you said if you don't see it, you don't believe it. You're getting mixed up with someone saying they have a license and a PhD. But me doing my efforts outside of social media, I don't need to tell y'all what I'm doing. If those people want to talk about it, they can, but I don't tell them to. Because that's what we're supposed to do for each other. It doesn't need recognition when you're doing it from your heart. But if people are online saying they got 5 degrees and they're a doctor, yeah, I need to see some proof. That's a lot. Show me. That is not the same as me telling you to record yourself giving somebody $1. Because most of those people do it for the likes anyway. I rarely post what I do for people unless they tell me, please, I don't mind you doing it. You deserve it. When a staff sergeant tells me that I'm a hero, I know I'm doing something right. And I never spoke to this person by phone. They see what I do. They heard what I did. And they're a believer. You see how that works? These people call me something I don't call myself. You have to earn being called a humanitarian. You have to earn that title. It isn't given. That's why it's humanitarian. Seen him with a lot of hoes. But y'all still donating to this man. And he has a son that has a birthday this month that he's not going to care for, not going to send him a card, not going to send him a cash app. But y'all want to sit there and fatten his pockets. That says a lot about y'all. Anyone that's still supporting this man, that's following me, I don't need you following me because I don't follow that type of stuff. That says a lot about your character as a man, that you'll follow another man that doesn't even claim his kid. And as black men, when do you guys tell other black men that, hey, bro, what you doing isn't cool? I didn't see that. Before he blocked me, black men were riding his pipe too. Yeah, bro, get them hoes, bro. Rip that muscle shirt, bro. What? Black man, what's going on? A lot of Fruity Pebbles going on up in here. I don't get it. How can y'all support a deadbeat dad? I don't understand, y'all. He only has one kid to our knowledge, and he ain't even claiming them. Same name, same face. And y'all asking me why I won't let up. Have y'all thought about what the mother's going through? Another birthday. And while the dad is online ripping mustard shirts, yeah, queen, and looking for celebrities, his son is looking for a father figure. But don't worry, plumber, because her boyfriend stepped up, and he's doing more than you ever did. That's what makes you look even worse. Another man is taking care of your kids. That's like a double whammy. How can a man sit by and rip muscle shirts while another man is taking care of his child? That has to hurt. But it don't hurt someone that wants to be famous. Rick Ross don't give a damn about you. You so concerned about doing diss tracks. Do one about deadbeat dad. I don't pay child support. I'm a bum. Y'all know where I'm from. Do something like that. Call it bum behavior. In a turtle suit dissing Rick Ross. And y'all over here laughing at it. It ain't funny. It ain't Halloween. Don't y'all care? This community doesn't. A lot of black people won't do what I do because they don't want the backlash. That's the truth. All my enemies are my own color. I don't have any enemies that are Caucasian. I don't. So when these black women were telling me the other day, I'm harder on the plumber than white supremacists, I wanted to dox them and just send them a card, flipping them off, a picture of me flipping them off. That's how angry I got. Because they try to compare it when they know that's not even close to what it is. Y'all just don't like when other black people hold their own accountable. Y'all don't care about the people laughing at us, acting a fool. Oh, these blacks are at it again. Beth, come look at this. That's a scam, I can tell. They're so stupid. They're laughing at us, not with us. And the only way we can stop this behavior is calling it out. But y'all don't want to do that. You don't mind me doing it, but you won't do it. Why? But he had his license. That's the only thing he was telling the truth about. Everything else was a lie. Everything else was a lie. We still don't know what job he was at, right? The job of imagination. Both of them jobs were the job of imagination. Ain't nobody hiring you, bruh. And then on the day you're supposed to start, sending you an email saying, we good, bro. We good, but have a blessed day. No, that's not the way they get down. The same way they offered you that job by phone, they could call you and tell you that. But they would uncover that in the background check unless they hired you before the background. I don't know too many jobs that do that. And even with him saying he got dismissed from starting his job, where's the evidence of that? 2 jobs of imagination. But one thing he does show a lot, him working out, getting pumped up. Let me know when y'all want me to satisfy that body, queen. And these black women are eating it up. Y'all love Pookies. And then when Pookie robs you, takes your wigs, takes your sink out, and leaves damaged feces and pee and blood everywhere, help me hold him accountable, Daphne. No. If you don't see all the red flags, a lot of you women had 4 red flags in the flesh. 4 women from 4 different states tell you about what they went through. And that's not enough for y'all to back off. Y'all love them Pookies. That's why all of y'all have them bastard babies by them. I didn't mean to be a baby mama. Yes, you did. You chose to be a baby mama. Your body, your choice, your consequences. Stop the cap. They act like they don't understand English when it comes down to, laying down with these men. But once they produce a bastard kid and they want child support, they know full English. They can talk clear. All these red flags, and y'all women still love these Pookies. I just don't understand, man. I don't know. I don't understand. Massa, who is this?
It is me, Master Splinter. I see that you are talking about my son, Raphael.
Okay, you tripping.
Why are you talking about my son? He is a wonderful plumber. He was
No,
raised
he's
in the
not.
sewer.
Okay, you playing.
He was
You
raised
playing.
in
What's
the
up?
sewer.
Stop
I
playing.
made him do 1,000 backflips. You see his body is ripped. His shell is hardened to a great degree.
Bro, you crazy right now. And I know exactly who this is. You can't even hide. Man, why are you playing right now?
Why are you holding my son accountable?
Shut up. No, but what do you got to say about what I said so far, though? Real talk.
It is accurate, but he has not done enough backflips for the day. He will change.
You said he'll change.
Look, I mean, you holding the man accountable. He could, like I told you before. Like I told you before, he's a scammer. This is what he does. He's not going to ever change. This is in his DNA. And this is how he's going to move to the end of time. You ain't doing nothing but calling out the obvious at this point. Everybody don't want to agree with you. They want to pretend it's not true, whatever their reasons are. But that man's a scammer.
And let me ask you this: you knew that from day one, right?
I mean, it's obvious. Now, like I said before, and I said this to you in our personal conversation. I didn't feel exactly what he said to these women was wrong. He kind of stood up for himself. But then, you push it to a certain degree, it gets a little creepy. Some of the things he was doing was a little weird. So he pushed it to the next level. And then, I never trust a man with a hairline like his. That side taper, I just seems untrustworthy for jump.
Oh my gosh, y'all with these haircuts, y'all crazy. Wow. He said I don't. Okay, and he blocked me. He did block me because I went in on him. I reminded him when he's sending these celebrities those videos, tell him the bad too. He was talking about how he could satisfy the women, all upper body
Oh,
with
he
with
did.
stilts on stilts. I'm not understanding. I'm not
Hey,
understanding. I can satisfy you, queen. Everything ain't about sex. Tell them about the damage you'll leave to their place. Tell them about the things you've done. The truth. And when I said that, he blocked me right away. So I was waiting for him to do it. I knew he'd do it soon. So I'm just saying, man, a lot of black women were loving what he was saying. Oh, this man is changed and we forgive you. And I'm like, wow. But then when they rob them, they want me to help find them. I'm not helping none of these women. No. The red
they got
flags are right
they got
there.
to learn the hard way.
Oh,
So
yeah, they
everything that
are.
they sold, they saw that they got the opportunity to get bopped in the face, get their property destroyed, X, Y, Z. If they still want to go down that road, I support you, love. Good for you. I'm happy you found true love.
You crazy. Well, thank you for coming on and saying your piece. I appreciate you because I knew that you knew already. that this man was full of crap, but they are still going hard for him. He still doesn't have the GoFundMe money, but it did hit over 14,000. So
Who is still going hard for him? Goofy Facebook niggas, goofy YouTube niggas, like
yeah, men and women. Yeah, and YouTubers. Yeah. You do got some YouTubers that got a big page that, they think that the plumber, he showed his license. We are so far past that shit.
are we dropping names or just gonna keep it on the anonymous tip?
No, I'm not gonna get those YouTube people no clout because then I'm gonna have to go off on them. So no, I'm not giving them. But people know who I'm talking about. If anybody is still supporting him after everything I've done to show the receipts, but a lot of them are still living on the license part. He was honest about the license. So you're right about one thing, but wrong about 200 things. It's like they're living on that one thing that doesn't
Well,
matter.
like I told you with the license, man was claiming he was a master plumber. There's no way in hell he's just going to see us he's a master plumber. Unless he's been a plumber since the age of 15. It's just not happening.
No, he hasn't been a plumber that long. He's been a plumber since February. That's when he got the journeyman. But
But
his email
he
says
had
master
to have been a
plumber.
plumber
So
since
I was just
before
confused on why
February.
you have a journeyman license. It should say journeyman license 209 at Yahoo, not master plumber. That's like me saying PhD Daphne, but I got 2 masters. You can't, you're lying. You're not a master plumber. So why is your email master plumber? You're not that, bruh. So that should tell you enough right there what he's on. Probably telling these
Well,
women I'm a master plumber and yeah, queen, I can show you that. And then him saying that I'm only using queen because he says it. Bro, I'm the fucking queen of accountability. I've been using that term before they even knew who you was. That's the weirdest thing I heard. That now I'm using the word queen because he says it. Like, bro, it's tatted on me. What are you talking about? He's crazy. Like I said, he's new to me. Clearly. Because if everybody knows me, my old page was queen of accountability. All I added was the in front of it. So yeah, this dude is delusional. He thinks I'm like
that's how
biting off
most
of
people
him.
refer to you, isn't it? The queen of
Huh?
accountability. I said that's how most people refer to you, right? The queen of
Yeah.
accountability.
But remember my old handle last year that I had for the page I created in 2021? That was queen of accountability. Queen. So that's what I'm saying. All
I
I did
call
was
you
add the
Damzilla
to
because
it.
you come and destroy houses. So,
Yeah,
uh,
he's tripping.
yeah, so that's all new to me. But I'm not gonna speak of the nigga because I live out here and I don't want this nigga to pop up in the sewer next to me.
Okay, cool. You crazy. All right, man. Cool.
All right, I'm
Okay,
gonna
you
holler at
guys
you later.
listen.
Stay up.
All right. Thank you. Y'all listen. I don't gotta copy no one. Y'all already know what it is. Everybody knows that I've had the name Queen for a while. So for this man to think that I'm following anything he's doing, that's a bit weird. You're only selling shirts because I'm selling shirts. Dude, clearly this man is very new to me. I've had my website for over 3.5 years. I'm so confused, right? But this is what people do because they use me for clout. Him blocking me was funny because I'm not going to go after him. I never tagged him. He probably tagged my page maybe 10 times. So me actually commenting on his page, that was the first time I did that. And he blocked me with a quickness. So clearly when you get blocked right away, people do it because they are trying to avoid the truth. That is what Rhoda did to me too. I'm used to that. What I'm trying to get you guys to understand is that this man is not reformed. He has a lot of stuff he has to deal with. I would never want cases in like 7 states. Oh, they said I'm wanted. When I looked him up in Las Vegas, all those charges, I don't understand how you had the time. It's so many. And so many in Oklahoma. You got like 8 of them in Las Vegas. You got like 7 in Oklahoma. You got 2 now in Texas. You're all over the globe. 3 or 4 cases in Arizona. That's not reformed. A robbery in Texas in 2017 is not reformed when your bond was 100,000. That means that you robbed some big stuff. You didn't stop stealing in 2013 and 14. You kept stealing. You kept doing it. Then you go to Vegas and you cause havoc in the same year that you did it in Texas. He's not reformed, y'all. Do y'all get what I'm saying? He does need help. But again, I'm expecting black men to help this black man. But you got a lot of black men that are attorneys, public figures, and they are supporting deadbeat dads and abusers. They're supporting it. And they're masking it by saying, he's going to sue you. Well, he's been saying that he's going to sue people for years now. And I looked it up. I haven't seen one lawsuit. You got to have money to sue. And if you're paying $10 a month on a ticket, You ain't got no money, fam. You ain't got no money. Stop. Anybody can say I'm going to sue, but it actually costs to do that. And some people are not going to just take someone's case. If you're not licensed to practice in that state, sit your high calorie butt down and shut up. You just can't go from state to state. I'm going to represent you. Nah, fam. Your license is only valid where you got it, bruh. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. That's like 20 states. You ain't got that kind of jurisdiction. Stop. You can say you're going to do it, but you ain't going to do squat. Nobody's scared of you. Daphne, you need to be careful because he really will sue you. I know how lawsuits work. And it would be different if I was lying without showing you guys any facts. If I said, yeah, that's his kid, but I didn't have the kid's mother on my page. I showed everything, y'all, and I was given permission. So you can't sue me. Won't work. But I will make sure that financial crimes continues to work that GoFundMe scam. Because I'm telling you, I'm not letting people get away with that. There are real people in this world who really do need GoFundMe money. They need help. And it's legit. They're trying to bury someone. They're trying to raise money to get medicine. It's light stuff. Somebody had a GoFundMe just to get some groceries. Little stuff. And y'all donating to a scammer. Because you guys like the way he rips his shirts off and lets his pecs go up and down. You ladies are easily tricked. He's no different than Derek Jackson. Hey, queen, you are the world. I love stretch marks. You have no issues, no flaws. You beautiful queen. You need a man like me in your life. Y'all remember Derek Jackson? Picture of him lifting up groceries, all upper body. Y'all saw that. And women lost their mind. Oh my gosh, he loves big women. But he was cheating on his wife with small women. Everything he told y'all he loved, he was not cheating on his wife with it. And you women still love this man. Because you think you got a chance. See, a lot of women who are blinded by muscles and 1,000 teeth, they don't care. They don't care what the person is doing because they're horny. That's what it is. Then when they get their purse robbed and everything settles and now they're thinking logically, now they want my help. Y'all got to start paying attention to who you are supporting, y'all. There are real things out there that might need your support, real causes. He's not doing no humanitarian work. He's doing humanitarian work. Every time you see him, he got hoes. He had women shaking their asses in thongs. I thought he was out there helping the community. What is that? And now another kid is thinking that, okay, this is cool. I can do it too. Terrence, what's up, man?
How's it going? Can everybody hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. I really feel bad for the kid because it's like everything is online, and when he becomes a preteen, when he's actually like able to like fully understand what's going on, he's gonna have a resentment towards his father because at the end of the day, you basically denied him, you abused his mom, and you're doing scandalous things. So when he goes to school, guess what's gonna happen? Kids are gonna make fun of him day in and day out because your father ain't nothing. And so now I just got a question for him. It's like, bro, it's like, you already know the whole plan is to keep our people divided. And that's always been the agenda, but it's just done differently now. So the question is, why? It's like, you're not even thinking about your son not one time, but yet you a part-time, not even say a part-time father, you a seasonal father. And so that's where I was like, I have a problem with that because I've seen plenty of people that don't have dads and they've ended up either strung out, not, just ended up in jail. It's like we're just repeating the same cycle. Like, I was blessed to have my father and I joined the military. So I was like, that's just what I did. But some people are not that fortunate. If he don't get his stuff together, his son is just gonna end up doing the same thing and he's gonna wonder, wow, like, because of my actions.
Yeah, I agree. And just like I get on mothers, it was always mothers. And then I finally get one where it's a man and I'm doing what you women told me that I don't do. That's the part that really messes me up. And Daquan, you can attest to this. Black women got mad at me and told me to stall them out. But you guys are the same idiots telling me I only attack Black women. So here I am holding a man accountable, and it's still not good enough for you high calorie losers. I'm not understanding the hate,
Equal rights,
the
develop equal
disrespect,
rights.
the threats. I'm not understanding. I don't. Daquan, what's up, man?
I'm all right, man. How are you?
Look like you had some alert cush. You look alert. You okay?
I'm heated right now. My soul's on fire.
You said
I'm
what?
mad. I said my soul is on fire. I'm mad.
About the situation?
The whole entire situation in its entirety. People still constantly want to entertain this mediocrity, this this embarrassment of a black man. The ridicule, just the whole situation in itself. It's burning a hole in my soul, and I don't like it.
I
We got
think you were the
another
same way with Rhoda
child.
too.
This goes beyond Rhoda. Even though the cases are similar, this goes beyond Rhoda.
Right.
Like this man is literally embarrassing me and everything that I condone and stand for as a black man. For one, you're not taking care of your child. We already know the litigation that comes behind us when it comes to that scenario.
Right.
But here I am, someone that actually doesn't have a child, but can understand because I can look at myself and I can see that child through through my own eyes because I've been there. I was raised without my father. I wasn't raised without my father. I didn't have that chance and that opportunity to actually mold and actually assimilate that kind of rapport and relationship with somebody that was supposed to be there to help and guide me. I understand I wasn't dealt those type of cards, and I understand I'm not that man. I'm not him. But what he's doing is damaging on all spectrums, and I don't like it at all. He's been lying. He's been scamming. He's been stealing. He's been hurting people. He's been doing numerous offenses over numerous jurisdictions. And nobody has caught up to his ass yet? Nobody? What? I apologize for my outburst.
Yeah,
But
your volume is cutting in. You're upsetting your volume.
I'm sorry.
It's
Let me
okay.
just calm
I don't
down.
want
But
you. Yeah, man. Roll up, because I don't like this. I don't like this side of you, man. I know you're mad. Roll up. Get you some calm kush.
Nah, I ain't even got no. So this is just me being logical, just being sober, and just me speaking my full heart. I don't like this man. If you can look at me, if he's online right now, I don't like you, nigga. On Kendrick, I hate everything you stand for. I hate the way you look. I hate the way you talk. I hate the way you do everything that you got going on in your life right now. Fix it. Fix what you need to fix, bro. Stop acting like an ingrate.
Damn, you said it better than me. And I can understand a passionate man that knows a son growing up without his father is not going to help him in his growth. It's not. And you guys, you know what? I want to always commend Boy Mom because she said even though he is a piece of shit for a father, she's still trying to force him to be in his son's life. That broke me because it's usually the opposite in these groups. Oh, deadbeat dad, he a bum, he dusty. All you do is work on your upper body. You got 8 million teeth in your mouth. You think you're cute. Your taper's messed up. You sound retarded. They can go all in on him. She hasn't done that once, you guys. Even when I had her on my show. She did not bash him. Yeah, girl, he a ghetto. He a bum. He ain't working. No, she didn't. She said, look, even when he was out of his son's life, I still made attempts to make him come into his son's life. And I want to remind you on MTR, he said he hadn't talked to her in years. He told him in years. And she said, I figured you'll say that. I figured you would say that. You spoke to her June 21st. You reached out to her to save face because you said that on his show. You knew how to reach her. That's how your son got the Christmas card. You knew how to reach her the whole time. That is why a lot of people like Daquan are upset. You're still saying that this isn't your son. And you're still living this lie. And there's still people that follow him that don't even know about my show that I did. You're still saying you're doing Hold on. You're still saying you're doing humanitarian work. Shout out to Daniel. Y'all remember he said that. He said that on Kites. Kites, if you're listening, Daniel is his brother. He even said it. If you guys go to Kite's video, when he said, yeah, I'm in the streets doing this humanitarian work, shout out to Daniel. That's Daniel, his brother, blood brother. His mom got with a Hispanic and produced Daniel. So I need you guys to understand there was never any real humanitarian work. But you guys still don't want to believe that either. That is the part that upsets me. He even says his brother's name. It's like, guys, he's walking into these traps and failing. Yeah. He even said shout out to Daniel, and I didn't catch it until I went back to the Kites episode. I said he even gave his brother a shout out. He was never an at-risk youth. That's your blood. So if that is what we call helping at-risk youth, I've been helping at-risk youth since I was a baby. Anybody in my family that I helped, that's at risk. No, that's not the way it works, guys. An at-risk youth is someone who doesn't have a mentor, a leader, someone in their life helping and guiding them, molding them, giving them good advice. That's an at-risk youth. Someone that probably has a criminal record, starting off a juvenile record, and you're trying to help them not repeat those mistakes. An at-risk youth isn't your blood brother, and if he is, why are you acting like he's a random person that you just met? When you know that boy, that's your blood. So if he'd lie about that, I don't care how many videos he shows you guys fixing someone's pipes. He's doing that now. That's how you keep up the scam. Rhoda did the same. I helped a baby mama with a hotel for 3 days. I helped a woman with food. I helped a woman with domestic violence counseling. But chick, you the one that's doing the abusing. I'm confused. And y'all were calling cap on all of Rhoda's stories too. She even showed you guys a record of a hotel bill, saying she paid that woman's hotel stay because she didn't have a place to live. Y'all called cap on that too. Remember? Rhoda did all this stuff too, just like the plumber. They are identical. He has to keep up the scam. Every now and then, he'll post a video fixing someone's pipes. We have Bertha and we have Martha here. They need a sink 0.2089. Now, here we are going to Home Depot. Oh, he is a humanitarian. Look at him. He's wonderful. He's great. Seconds later, is she qualified? All you see is an ass. So I'm trying to tell you guys, he is not no humanitarian. He will never get that title from me. He's a scammer. And y'all still don't see it. And it's okay, because I'm not letting go of this. I've already spoken to 2 DAs and a prosecutor. I'm not letting up. I'm doing this for the victims, because I know it. If he wasn't on that dating show, we wouldn't know anything about this man. Those victims will still be on Facebook saying, help us. But today, they're allowing me to be their advocate. So I got to speak to people today and make change. And all I can say, keep up with the loud and the goofy antics. It's working. Keep it up. Keep it up. Because I'm telling you guys, accountability will be held. And when you've hurt so many people, if I did all the stuff he did, I would never go on a dating show. That's the last thing I would do. He went on that dating show not even caring about his own son. He don't care about nobody but himself. He is not helping anybody. Genuinely, it's all for your attention and to say he really is an upstanding, muscular guy. Now, like I said, I'm not a hater. If he would have did fitness, I would have believed that fitness was his passion, not plumbing. Because you see more fitness videos than plumbing. And anybody can quote me on that. When you went back to his page, 80% fitness, working out. I'm not on those roids. I'm not them. I'm him. You don't see a lot of plumbing. The fitness outweighs the plumbing. That was his lane. Fitness. He could have said he was a personal trainer for a job and got fired at LA Fitness, and we would have believed that. That would have been a more believable story. He would have been like, I can pull $100 out the bank. It would have been $100,000. I could pull $100. It would have been a different, statement. But hey, that would have been more believable. But if you guys really believe that this man recently got hired for a job and then they let him go on the day he was going to start, I ain't never heard of no stuff like that. They got me fired again. Who? Who called your job of imagination this time? Come on, you guys. 500 times, and not one angry hyena put it out there. It only takes one, guys. Who else is on here trying to get on? But when it comes to our community, I'm being honest with you guys. We don't do enough. Like Daquan getting upset, that's genuine. We don't have enough people doing that because we want to see each other fail. And I hate that Black men and Black women have been attacking me this year and last year. And they never even met me. And then when I respond to their attacks, they play victim. It is so, guys, you would think I was Suge Knight with the things that have been said about me. You would think that I was Suge Knight. And I don't have a criminal record at all. And it's amazing how you can help somebody. And there are people right now in the chat that know what I've done for them. Yesterday, I spoke to one of my clients all the way up until almost 1 a.m. because they needed me. I love people. I really do. And I want to see our Black people make it. I care about people sometimes too much. That's why I don't. That's why I never did dox anybody that came into my circle. But if I had truly doxed the people that I recently met, they would have never been in my circle. They wouldn't have even been able to look my way. Because I'm going to tell you, if you ever want to be in my circle and you have a record, you better tell me what that record is and let me decide if I want to work with you. But don't set me up. People will lie on my name, but those that know me, they know it isn't true. But sometimes people, they get acclimated to you helping them to where they don't even do things for themselves. And when you pull back, now you are a narcissist, you're a fraud, you're crazy, you're threatening our own community. Hi, William.
Hey, Daphne, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, I've been supporting you for a while. Just want to say thank you for all the great work that you do for the Black community. Basically, not to keep long story short, I just want to say it's really disgusting how so many Black men and women are supporting him. And this dude is a career criminal. It's not like he's out here doing good work out of the goodness of his heart. You brought out the court case against him and the allegations that he's facing. I just find it disturbing that so many people are supporting an abuser and a potential rapist. And that's really all I want to say. But thanks for all you do. I'm glad I finally caught alive because I really be forgetting.
No problem. You missed a lot of good stuff, William. You might have to catch it from the beginning. I'm not going to delete it. So I got you. Somebody said that he's like Tommy from Martin. Yes, he's Tommy from Martin. You ain't got no job. So when he said, guys, and everybody said they love my commentary, I rarely do that, but I had to do it. I had to read it and say, who would actually call a job that's supposed to start on the day they're supposed to start it? You already know you got the job. So all you got to do is go to the job, right? He said he called, no answer. Sent them an email, and then they respond back to the email, we don't need you coming. So what if he didn't send that email? Guys, think about this. This is why the Black community scares me, that we don't use logic. A lot of you men are emotional too. Y'all don't know how to read. The man said that he called the job the day he was supposed to start. Back in the day when they said, Daphne, you're hired, you start Monday. I would never on Monday email them, you sure? We good? Well, let me call them and make sure. We good, right? Come on, y'all. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. He said that the job told him the day he was supposed to start, we good. In an email. He called them, they didn't pick up. He emailed them, then they emailed him back. So what if he didn't email them? Nobody thought like that, right? So if he didn't email them, he would have showed up and they would have said, we good, you're not qualified. Have a good day. Come on, you guys. Stop the cap. Y'all know that didn't happen. He don't even know how to lie right. He don't even know how to lie right because he only has a journeyman license. He don't have a degree. He didn't go to school to learn how to be smart. So he lies and doesn't think all the way through. So you telling me they were just going to let you show up and then they was going to say, you know what? We changed our mind. No, they would have told you Sunday night, don't come in. Not the day you were supposed to start. I waited an hour. Who does that? Who does all that? If you're due to be at work on Monday at 8 a.m., are you really getting up at 5 and calling them and then emailing them and then waiting? I'm waiting. No one does that. No one does that, y'all. But y'all took that story. Let me donate $2 more to GoFundMe. What are we doing, Black community? I had high hopes for us. I'm out here showing y'all the gems. I'm still working on the 12 scams of a woman, too. My scammer friend knew he was scamming. She said, that's a good scam. Give him a sob story. They eat it up. She loved doing that in her past. Oh, I'm pregnant and, I can't afford to have a baby. Oh, she made so much money off of that scam. You tell somebody a sad story and they'll believe it. She said that his scam was a mediocre one. It was low level. People should be able to open that up and say, you know what? This is fake. This ain't real. The fact that people believed his story because he bolded the parts he wanted you to focus on. Humanitarian work, veterans, single mothers, single fathers, disabled, homeless, anybody. He bolded that part because he wanted you to hone in on that part. No different than Rhoda. I have to pay for my medical bills and, counseling because I've never in my life, look at this. It worked the first time. It just didn't work the second time. Guys, they're identical. I have to keep up the humanitarian work. So let me have somebody record me replacing a pump. Oh, wow. Let me donate more money. That's to get you, mind you, GoFundMe asked him for the firing letter, the notice, anything proving what he said. He still hasn't produced it. And y'all still donating. So you guys should be ashamed. I'm just telling y'all as a Black woman, I'm disappointed in my people. Because we don't want to call out the behavior because we don't want the heat that comes with it. Sometimes it's necessary. How are we supposed to improve? How are we supposed to set an example for the next generation if we're over here bird box? Our eyes are closed. People ask me why I do it. How come you don't do it? That's my response. How come you're not doing it? People will send me stuff all day and I say, did you do anything about it? No. Then why do you want me to all the time? Because I don't want a court case. I don't want a warrant. But then when I post it and it goes viral, these same people want credit. Let me tell y'all, because I'm gonna drop some shit tonight. Those people that came into my life when I was working the Rhoda case, I didn't know who the hell they were. They were little people. They weren't even in my scope. Didn't know who they were. When I say little people, they weren't loud. They were really quiet and they weren't really about the truth, but they saw an opportunity to blow up. And those people that are no longer in my circle, I gave them a taste of it without even doxing them, doing a background check, asking people, hey, what kind of person are they? I formed my own opinion. Now, mind you, before they reached out to me the multiple times and gave me their cell phone numbers, they had every opportunity to run me and see what I was about. It was at the time of me cutting them off that I'm a narcissist. I'm everything I was when you were trying to ride this train. When you were on me, wanting my attention, in my comments saying like, share, subscribe. I'm the same person. So don't say that you did not do your research when 3 years ago you did it to somebody else. I just didn't look at that. I formed my own opinion and it broke me. These people only wanted something from me. All of them Black. That's why they didn't stay in my life that long. I told somebody recently, sometimes people are put in your life for a season. A season. Seasons come and they what? They go. So I don't expect people that are acquaintances to be in my life that long. But people like Daquan, the Roger Report, my friend Shy, you ain't shit for watching on YouTube. Those are people that have been in my life for Daquan, what, a couple years, you? The other ones, 10 years or more. They know me. People that have been in my life for a long time, they know what kind of heart I have. People ask me for help all the time. Send me random Cash App requests, and I respond right back with it. Y'all can talk about me all you want to, but the man upstairs knows what I do for people. I give them my last penny if it meant them eating for the night. I go above and beyond for people. That's my problem. And then when I see the clout chasing, when I see the fakeness come out of them, I then pull back. And you'll notice when I cut people off, I don't go online bashing them until they do something to me and I got to respond. But every single person I cut off, they ran to social media. 5 for 5. It never fails. And people say, well, damn, why didn't you run to social media when she was helping you? Because at that time, I was a convenience for them. That's what they needed, my help. And the minute I pulled back the help, now I'm a narcissist. Now I'm a villain. Now she has a warrant. Y'all see how that works? They manipulate you. They do sneaky stuff to try to make you look like the bad guy. But people that know you, they know that's not you. This is the problem we have. My enemies are black. I wanted y'all to know that. My enemies are black. Black women and black men. Those are my enemies. And I remember somebody saying, do you think you have a lot of enemies? We all have them. Nobody in this world is perfect. Even to the Bible readers, Jesus had enemies and he was perfect. So why do you think you won't have an enemy? Someone can say they don't like you because of the way you look. You got an enemy for something you didn't do. So I expect to have enemies. I expect that. It just hurts me when these enemies never even met me. They don't know the true me. And these people might have gotten so much help from me. And now that help has been cut off. They're all struggling. And I'm still thriving and growing. So it tells you a lot. When you see that my page is almost at 25,000 subs. And those people that were trying to destroy me, those people that were trying to get me killed. Because I'm going to tell y'all, anytime somebody sends grown ass men my information, you're not sending them that to pray for me. And you're not sending them that for them to send me a thank you note. Why would a woman enlist a bunch of men and give them my information? To do what? But when I mention that I feel it's to hurt me, they run and say, she's lying on me. But you did that. You did that. A black woman trying to get me killed by any means because they're jealous of me. Never met me in person. Only knew me a short while, a couple of weeks. Calling me the villain. But you need a whole army to take me down of men. And I think it's worse that the men took that information and only 2 of them reached out to me to warn me, to tell me to be on the lookout. So I want you guys to know that that's a little bit of what I went through. And I want to tell you how jealous and envious this will make somebody. They didn't even care that they were under a court order. They did it without any thought. And what if something did happen? What if they did shoot up my house? What if somebody did catch me slipping? All that because you're jealous of me? Like black women, what are we doing? What are we doing? I want y'all to know that. That's how bad a lot of black women don't like me. That they will enlist a whole army of men. I don't have a criminal record for taking down men. But for me to find that out. What?
I say you don't even have a criminal record to begin with.
No. But I want to give a shout out to the black men that warned me. Because they didn't have to, y'all. They didn't have to. They owed that person loyalty, not me. So there are some black men in this world that say, you know what? I've heard of this person for years, and that is not even close to her character. Let me warn her to get a call like that. And then I tell them, you know where I live? Yeah, prove it. And they say my street. Now we got a problem. So what I'm trying to teach you black women, is it worth it? It really hurts me that a black woman is trying to get me killed. And a lot of people see it. They just don't care because they don't like what I do. It's never been to this extreme, y'all. That's why I told you I don't deny having a warrant because I said what I felt in that moment after 4 straight attacks. 2 from a woman and 2 from a man, and they're both in the same circle. So when they're telling you about that court case, it's coming from the same circle. But y'all don't care. I even put the evidence out there that the person sent my information to 15 black. It didn't say white men, Asian men, foreign men. It said 15 black men. And then you guys said, wow, she's telling the truth. Wow, we're sorry, Daphne. Well, it's a little too late. Y'all think I'd be posting fake shit like that for real? And then that person is shocked that I said that now I'm going to get another gun. Who wouldn't? Who would not protect themselves when there's 15 strangers out there and you don't know where they live, what their background is, but you know they got your information? It doesn't feel good. Thank God I live in a very good area where there's Karens on every block. You come through here, your car is recorded. I have a very good system. I've been here for a lot of years. But to know that someone hates me that bad, it makes you think. You really made them that mad? I did. Never met them in person though. But there's something about me that they hate so bad that they want to see me dead. You see this like on a Tubi movie. You don't think it'll happen to you in real life? I just told my dad, I don't see nobody ever trying to stalk me. They know not to do that. Well, I'm living in my own Tubi movie. And no matter how many times I show people that it's actually them doing the stalking, they'll still flip the story. And anytime somebody is using a third party who's in prison for assaulting a cop, for choking the hell out of his baby mama, for endangering his child, where the bond was at $150,000, they're using that person to discredit me. And y'all believe what they're saying? Look where it's coming from. While this person was sending me videos about Rhoda, they had a warrant for choking out the mother of their child. And this person hates me so much, they're using that person to talk about me. What a violation. And then when they say, well, where is he at? He's in prison. And if you ever get a chance, I'll put the whole order in my chat. The way he showed up at her job and chased her, cornered her. Then he started to choke her. When he was choking her from the front, that wasn't good enough. So he went from behind her like a wrestler and put her in that choker move. Picture that. That's who my adversary used to slander me. So when they're supporting actual criminals, you know they hate me. They hate me. And I'm sure that my adversary told this person where I live too. And even though that person's in prison, that person hates me because I cut him off when I found out a little bit about his record. I was really disappointed that I didn't know. Had I have known he had a warrant, I would have said, you're so busy on Rhoda's case instead of your own. But I didn't dox him. You know, people say I dox for sport, but I had to find out after the fact, you guys. And now that person has put my life in danger again because that person's family doesn't like me. So do you see how Black women will do you? That's what they do, y'all. That's what they do. This whole time I've had that going on in my life, and I'm still holding people accountable because I'm not scared. I'm disappointed because these are older Black women who are supposed to be teaching me something for when I get to their age. But when you're out here doing this foolery and you're using my name to promote your own sales, that's really sad, y'all. It's a really sad world we're living in. But let me tell you, I don't hate these people. I think 2-year orders and records will humble them just a little bit more because everything else I've done hasn't worked. And usually when someone says they cut me off, I expect them to do just that. Cut me off. Leave me alone. But when I'm in your mouth every day for almost 9 months, that's an obsession. We're not talking about the Beyonce and Idris Elba movie. We're not talking about that. This is real life. This is real, y'all. And nobody's noticing this behavior. Most of the subscribers are Black, and nobody is saying, hey, you talk about this woman all the time. Are you okay? No, instead they say Daphne is a fraud. Daphne is a fake. I knew she was stealing stuff. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I have 4 college degrees. I know all about plagiarism. But if you take a video from someone's Instagram that was posted to 20,000+ people, and you put your IG on it and you send it to me and you're not telling me what your motive is, I'm putting my IG on it too. I did exactly what you did, and now I'm a thief? No, that's not the way it works. But if you go out there and get the evidence yourself and nobody has it and you send it to me, I will not remove your IG because that's special evidence. Nobody has it. But if everybody has it, it isn't special, idiot. So y'all can talk bad on my name all you want to. Make up stories, anything to make yourself feel good. But I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing for 9 years. And let me tell you, before I had put these orders on people, before the Rhoda case, I'd never been to court for harassment. I've never been to court for stalking someone online. Never been to court for a warrant. Never. 9 years. And I've held women worse when they lied about sexual assault. And I got them criminal records. There could have been times where I could have had 20 warrants. I was on these women. I got like 15 GoFundMes shut down in 1 year. I knew someone was going to put me on a docket, and no one did. Until a couple of people came into my life, and now it's a bunch of mess. And it's all because of one person who is enlisting other people to help them. So it looks like I have a pattern, even though they're all in the same circle. Y'all see how they're trying to do me now? But before this person came into my life was flawless. I didn't have not even a hiccup. I told you guys almost 10 years ago what happened. I did threaten to beat someone's ass, and I meant it. I meant it. It just didn't go nowhere. The judge threw out the case before there was one because he saw what this Black woman did to me. Came into my life and then got jealous when her boyfriend thought I was attractive, and she went crazy. And everything we talked about in private became public. That's what Black women do. And when she did that, yeah, I doxed her, took a picture of her going to work. Oh, man, it was the dumbest thing I ever did in my life, but I did it. I was on her, told her, it's on site. I'm going to beat your ass. I meant it. I meant every word I said, because what she did is now a crime. It's called revenge porn. So she would have did some serious time. And the way she came into court looking all battered, Judge, she threatened me. This whole time he thought this was like a baby mama who's battered. She had on the good dry wig, dehydrated wig. Didn't have no makeup on. And this woman is a stripper. A stripper. But she came in there like she was going to Sunday school, y'all. I almost laughed, but I said I can't because I could get in some trouble. Let me not laugh. So while she's sitting here crying, the judge had my evidence over, I think it was like 50, 60 pages. I don't remember. Of where she sent my photos, even sending them to my husband's family. Yeah, so you have to understand why I told her I was going to beat her ass. It was fair game. That's fair game when you do that, right? I was on her. When she saw the picture of her going into her job, she knew I wasn't playing. She knew. I might have went too far, y'all. I might have seen too many movies, but I meant it. So
at that point, I don't say you went too far, definitely.
I know I did. When I took a picture of her at work, that's some Tubi stuff. That's a movie right there. That's Tubi. So I did this years ago, though. But when I did it, it was because of what she did to me. All those places that had all those people that saw me in a way I didn't want them to see me. There's no coming back from that. Even years later, I'm bothered by that. She did that to me. And she would have had a felony with where she was sending my stuff. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So when that judge saw my evidence, after like a few pages, he threw the whole thing in the air and said, dismiss. And I crip walked up out of there. She was so mad, blocked me everywhere, shut down. And he made it clear that if those pictures appeared anywhere else, she would be stripping in jail because that's where she's going to be. It never happened again. That's the only time I ever had an issue, and I felt like it was justified. Even now, when you talk about my deceased mother and then you enlist another person to do it, you're going to get a response that you don't like because you're playing with fire. Anytime somebody brings up the dead, it's because they're weak, they're cowards, and they want you to respond. But when you respond and they run to the police, that don't add up to me because you started it. If you kept my mom's name out of your mouth, we wouldn't be here. But they knew that was a part of me that still wasn't closed because I'm still going to court for that. They knew my weak spot. That's what I mean by letting people in. They knew my weak spot and they used it against me, just like every other black woman does to me. That's why your mom is dead. That's why you're, yeah. That's what they do because they have nothing else to talk about. Like I said, in the streets, you can't do that. So why would it be okay online? Y'all saw what happened to Soulja Boy. I keep bringing it up because he was like, Happy Mother's Day. He was really brutal. And all he was doing was saying words. And guess what happened? The streets told him, you better rewind, fix it. And he fixed it. Do you see how quick that happened? So what was I supposed to do after 4 attacks? Say, thank you. I feel better now. No. So I just want y'all to know that in this black community, we don't support each other because we're too busy jealous of each other. They talk about pages that are bigger than mine to make me look like I'm small. I don't care about those pages. Everybody knows that YouTube was never my lane. It wasn't. But I'm here. And until they shut this YouTube down, I'm going to still be here. But I want y'all to know the truth. And I want y'all to know that when people are messing up in our community, don't tell me to stall them out. Don't tell me to back off. Unless you are a cop or a judge, I'm not backing off. I know how to do it within the limits. I don't want to ever go overboard. I'm not calling this man. I'm not emailing him. I don't harass people like that. But I can't tell you that it hasn't been done to me. Hey, Daphne, I would like to order something big. Can I meet you downtown in Chicago? Do you think I'm that stupid? Oh, yeah, we can meet at Chicago. Meet me right there at the police station. I'll be right inside. Major crimes. Because if you try to play with me, meet me there. Oh, I can't meet you there. I figured you'd say that. You think I'm stupid? People know you can order on my website. I don't ever meet nobody in person. You must think I'm boo-boo the fool. I still get calls from different text me numbers. It's still going on. Not as much, but it's still going on. And when I pick up, they're either breathing, coughing, you can hear music playing, a waste of my time. So even if I did not want to continue this, that's making me keep doing it because you keep bothering me. On Tuesday, I got a call late at night thinking it's a client, somebody breathing. I mean, what does it do for y'all? Right? Oh, she's lying. She's texting herself. Right. If it was that easy, I would have did it during the Rhoda case. So don't sit there and discredit me because you don't want to admit that this person is a piece of shit. That's what it is. Truth 87. Who is that? Who's Truth 87?
The one from California.
Oh, hey, I'm about to say Truth. Okay. Hey, how you doing?
Good. Did you see?
No. See what?
He got his GoFundMe.
What?
Yep.
You said he got his GoFundMe.
Yep.
They paid it to him?
Yep.
How do you know?
Posted
Can someone confirm
page.
that? Y'all, is that true?
Yeah, it's posted on his page.
What?
Yep, the payout.
Wait. Okay, you're telling me that GoFundMe gave him the money?
Yep, and he's over there clowning, saying he had proof.
Y'all see this? Well, you know what? They also gave it to Rhoda too, before financial crime stepped in. So, all right. Didn't know that. It's crazy. I didn't even get that alert.
It's sad. I feel like his kid deserves all of that.
Cheryl, it sounds like he did, Cheryl. I guess we'll know when the campaign, is the campaign still open or is it closed? Can somebody confirm that? Why I got y'all on the chat? Because I'm on 2 different devices that I don't want. If I do it, it might kick me off. Can someone confirm that he got the GoFundMe? Because I'm really shocked at that. But then again, I'm not. Because they also gave it to Rhoda too. And then they allow her to spend some of it before they froze it again. And now she's looking at a felony. So they'll let you spend some of that money too.
They gave him a 13,000 plus payout.
The whole thing?
It was 13,000 and some odd dollars. I think like 400 something dollars.
31 and 98 cents.
What's his can you tell everybody the IG again? Because I got blocked. I forgot it already.
So
it's very handsome, right? Very handsome with 2 Y's _ and handsome. Is the
Correct. And
regular
then
world?
so
Where?
it shows the GoFundMe payout TX 421-347-672-00XT
Wow.
payout of $13,431.89.
Wow. They actually gave him the money, y'all. Well, okay. That's okay. Child support's aware of his amount. So in September, he better have that amount that he's gonna need. Don't worry. And the IRS has also been submitted his GoFundMe. It's cool. It's cool because I'm sure they didn't take taxes out of it. It doesn't sound like they did. Anything
No.
over 10,000, it has to be taxed. So don't worry. The IRS is familiar with this too. Don't worry. Doesn't mean we're not gonna win because they're gonna want statements of where that money went. And when you owe a debt like child support and tickets, that's where it's supposed to go. If they know about it. If they don't know about it, it's going to go under the radar. But don't worry. Everyone's going to know about that wonderful payout. Can you send me those screenshots? It's cool with me. It doesn't hurt me at all. But when you owe debts that can be taken from the government when you're working a regular job, they'll get it by any means. So no worries. Send that to me.
They're gonna do their due diligence, and they're definitely gonna allocate those funds. So we ain't
Trust
even
me, guys.
worried.
Even though he got that money, it doesn't mean that he cannot be in trouble. There's people that he's gonna have to answer to. The IRS, child support, and those tickets. All of them will know about this lump sum. When he owed the tickets in Oklahoma, they were trying to take his refund. They were trying to take whatever refund he had, but he didn't have any. So if they're trying to take your refund, then they would try to take your checks. It would be a garnishment if you're working. So just know that just because he got the money, he better spend it all in one day because I'm on him tomorrow. Don't worry, y'all. I'm not worried. They gave Rhoda some of the money too. That's why she's in trouble. So please know, guys, that, they'll still give it to you. And whatever proof he gave them, he had time to make it up. Look how long it took before they gave it to him. What was it, a month? A month?
3.5 weeks.
It was about a month. So it took him a month to come up with the paperwork. What did I tell you guys on my last show? He's going to go on Microsoft Word, throw a document, put a letterhead on there, have somebody verify it. I called it. He said, don't forget state tax. Oh, yeah. State taxes, too. Yeah. When you get a lump sum like that, you got to pay taxes. If they gave him $13,000 and some change, GoFundMe took their percentage. That is not taxed. You can tell when it's taxed by the IRS and the state. So I'm just saying, guys, when you don't pay those dues, the IRS will come after you. And that's not a bar. I'm being serious. Hey, that's you. Daquan, you have a lot of static, honey. Yep, it's gone now. It's gone. So yeah, guys, I'm trying to tell you now. Just because he got the money doesn't mean that it's over. It isn't. When you owe debts and they know about the amount, see, he messed up by showing the amount and all that. Do you know how easy that is to send to the IRS? Do you know how easy it is? And right now the IRS is hungry. They would immediately send you a letter telling you what you should have paid on the taxes on that amount. So I'm just letting y'all know now, it does not mean that he's off the hook. So in September, when he has that child support hearing, he'll probably be at close to like 5,500. Well, you just got 13,000. See what I'm saying? So I'm not sitting here. Trust me, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. You guys shouldn't be either. Miracle said that's what they did with the PPP loans. Oh yeah. See, the way the government is, they'll let you spend the money and hey, get your money on, throw money in the club. They will let you do that. And then they'll swoop in like Pearl Harbor and tell you owe all this money and then the interest and all. I'm telling you, it isn't smart. When you're getting money like that, they tell you to pay taxes. Make sure. But the regular person is not going to do it because they're going to tax it pretty big. Y'all know the way it works. They're not going to take no $200-$300. I'll tell you that. So, like I said, guys, a lot of people supported this person. So somebody probably lied for him so that everything pans out. Not hard to do. I said that he was going to throw on a letterhead and put some words on there that he was released. I told you on the last show what he might do. I'm not saying he did it, but he did something to get the money. It's been frozen for like over 4 or 5 weeks. So I'm just saying, guys, when you owe debts in so many places, Posting that you just got money, that wasn't smart to do. Because if it was for humanitarian work, why do you have to announce that you got it? Someone that's excited about getting 13,000 sounds like a broke person to me. What about y'all? They sound broke to me. Being excited about the money that's supposed to go to humanitarian work. Now I want you guys to watch how he spends this money. Watch what happens. I guarantee you it's not going to be humanitarian work. It's going to be whole humanitarian work. He's going to be out there spending money trying to be like Rick Ross. I'm telling you. And while he's doing that, he is being watched. So don't y'all worry. Don't y'all worry. Like I said, I'm not worried about it. I didn't think they were going to give it to him. They did okay. They gave some to Rhoda too. So at the end of the day, they must have like a time that they can hold it. But I will be on the phone tomorrow with some people. Now that I know that he has money to pay debts. Y'all feel how that works? And when you owe $5,000 and you're on a $10 a month payment plan, yeah, I'm going to let them know that you just got some money. You just got paid. Just so you guys know. And he's showboating, posting it on Instagram. So if anybody can, please send that to me because he blocked me. Because I don't stand for that. And remember, Rhoda told everybody on her Instagram that she got the money too. Y'all remember? Same cadence. Y'all remember? She said, yeah, they finally gave me my money. And then what was she doing? Going out, dinner dates, photo shoots. She went crazy when she got that money. We didn't see not one doctor's visit. We didn't see not one medication, not one counseling session, nothing. She was balling out. So remember, they gave Rhoda her money too. So please, y'all. And what did I do? I stopped that show. I could stop it again. Y'all feel what I'm saying? She just had more money than him. That was the only difference. So guys, please. Now she has the IRS on her back. Now she has all these people on her back for that money. So don't worry. Don't worry. We'll figure this out. Anyways, someone said, but does GoFundMe verify the proof? Yeah. When GoFundMe freezes and they ask you for certain documents and you give it to them, if you got somebody saying that they act like they were your employer or whatever, and you'll give them a few $100s, people will do anything for some money if they're hard on it. Right now in Arizona, they're in triple digits. 118, 120, 115. So if you told somebody, hey, you got a legit business, I need you to say that I worked for you. I'll put together the letter, and then when they call you and verify it, you say it. They're going to ask for your tax ID number, all that. Everything will pan out. It's not hard getting someone to do it if you give them some money. I'm not saying that's what he did, but clearly he gave them something after that long pause that he couldn't provide to MTR or to Kites. He never provided that termination letter, right? Because he knew if he put it online, I was going to dissect it. Think about that. That was the biggest thing that they wanted. He couldn't provide it to MTR, to Kites, no one in the world, but he provided it to GoFundMe because it's private. GoFundMe's not going to post what he provided, and he's not going to post because if he does, I can verify it. So I'm just saying, guys, well played. In his eyes, well played. But when you owe debts everywhere and they don't know about this recent come up, they're going to know about it tomorrow. So you better spend it all tonight. You better spend it all tonight, buddy, because I'm going to be on the phone tomorrow. Pay your child support. Pay your debts. At least give the $4,600 to baby Aaron. At least give him that. Come on, humanitarian. Give to your at-risk youth. Guarantee you he ain't going to send them that money. Son's birthday's coming up. Can he get $1? Can he get something? Yeah, I'm not cool with that. Yep. At the end of the day, guys, when you do that, they give you the money and you can't pay it all back. That's something that's going to be added to you to have to pay back to people because GoFundMe has to eat the charge. Just like they did with Rhoda. Whatever Rhoda spent, GoFundMe had to refund people back that money. That's why she's facing a financial crime right now. So he could spend $11,000 of that money. And if he can only give them the $2,000 additional that was left over from that, he's going to be on the hook for the money that he spent. So I'm just saying, just because he got the money doesn't mean that it's over and that he told the truth. Look how long it took to get it. Y'all see what I'm saying? He had time to create what he needed to create. But even Rhoda said she got the money and I couldn't do shit about it. And then we saw her all over outside Y'all remember? Y'all remember when she got that money, she was different. Doing headstands in the strip club, throwing money. Y'all remember that? And what happened? What happened? It can happen again. Kwame said, can we donate for his son's birthday? Yeah, if you want to, I'll reach out to her and get her cash up again, because I don't even remember it, which is sad. I'm sorry, y'all. But if you want to donate to the mother, you know, baby Aaron's birthday's coming up. I believe she said it was coming up soon. So if you guys want to donate to her, just reach out to me. Any of the victims. My email is at the top. Just email me, tell me who you want to donate to, and I get you their information to let them know you're doing that. So if you're wanting to donate to, you know, baby Aaron, then I'll let the mother know that that's what you want to do, and I get her cash up again for you guys. Okay, no problem. I think that's sweet of y'all for wanting to do that. Because at the end of the day, y'all, there's a lot of people in this world that they don't care about the truth, but I do. So just wrapping up, I'll put the link in the comments one more time, and then I'm gonna wrap up. But I want to say thank you to my 24,000 subscribers, and thank you to all those people who allowed me to help them during their darkest times. People call me for the weirdest things. One thing I don't like, and I want to let you guys know that, I am not God. I am human just like you. So if you text me and I text you back, oh my gosh, it is never that serious, and I don't like that. I don't. And I'm letting you guys know that now, because I'm nothing special. We're all the same. Even if I was making $50 million, I would still be the same. I'm human just like you. So some people will find my website, find the number, and they will just say, hey, Daphne, I just want to say thank you for all you do. I appreciate you. And people go crazy. Guys, I'm human. I'm not a bot. And if people need my help, I'm going to be there for them. I go above and beyond. Anybody that gets any of my coaching services, we always go over in time. And I never charge people. Sessions are supposed to be 45 minutes to an hour. Sometimes I'm on the phone with my clients for an hour and a half. One person, we went over 2 hours. Oh my gosh, Daphne, I'll pay you for that. No. Because you got out what you needed, right? I'll see you on the next session. That's who I am, guys. I got about 15 people this month that I give coaching to. Weekends are my time that I can do coaching with people and also move it around my day with my husband. But I love helping people. That's what I do. And I think it's really sad that people don't do it enough, but they judge me. And that's what I'm doing. And you want me to stop helping people by taking me out, getting me offline. It's crazy. Most people that came into my life did not want to help me with accountability. They wanted clout. When you look at their page and it's not going anywhere, anytime you see the Daphne, Queen of Accountability, and you see the views, those are the only videos that have good views, the ones on me. But I'm telling you, I have a lot of people that care about me. And had my supporters didn't text me that night, I wouldn't have known that the person that hates me was live. They didn't even know that their video was live. It wasn't supposed to go live. But I caught every piece of it, all the way to where it said, this video is now private. It isn't private. I was actually going to release it here. That's how upset I was. But I said, no, I'd rather just, I already showed the police. They're good. That's enough. But having a police report that has so many pages is thick like a Bible. That's 7 months. 7 months of violations. You would think that me and this person had a romantic relationship. That's the hardest part about all this, y'all. I want to remind you that getting a order from against someone in another state, it is hard. It's like pulling a tooth that don't want to come out. It's hard because the person isn't here. There's no immediate threat. But when you show a judge what they've done to put your life in danger and they grant it, it's been 7 months, you guys. So clearly I wasn't lying. I showed them. And even now, this person has become even more angry and jealous of me. It's like every time I keep going up, they get more upset because I'm still here. I'm alive. If there's a time where I didn't post, I'm sure they're happy thinking something happened to me. But I want to let you guys know that that's the only time in my life that I was worried. When I found out that More than 15 people. If you add Rhoda and you add the plumber and you add everybody else they enlisted, I would say probably about 30 people know where I lay my head because of this person that hates me. But knowing that Black men would do something for someone that hates another person that they don't even know, that's crazy. Why are we doing that, you guys? Why aren't you asking this person why they're doing it in the first place? That's a woman. You're a woman. Why do you need us? Because what? Not one of you men thought to say that. Y'all just let her send you my information. Crazy. But I know now who's for me and who isn't. And when I tell people that I am protected, it's not a threat. Everyone should have protection in their home. But if you knew that you had a mark on you, would you not be protected? Would you not make sure? Even if I do live in a beautiful area with an A- crime rating, a lot of people can't say that. They hate that I live in a all-white neighborhood. Where I live, it's only 2% Black. That's to tell y'all enough. I lived in those hoods that were 80%, 90% Black. But God has blessed me to live in an area where you can leave your garage and your door open. And the neighbors will put it down for you and leave a note. Have a great day. That's what I got. And if they see a car that doesn't belong, and it's crazy because where I live, there's retired sheriffs and officers. That's how blessed I am. So I'm not scared, but I'm also prepared. Because you never know. There are people in this world where you can lie to them and get them all riled up, and they're going there hurt somebody. You see it every day. I'm telling y'all, guys, it's really dangerous out here. But Black men, I know what you're going through. I never had a woman lie on me to this extent, where they got me looking like I'm a true killer. I had to ask my husband, did I? Like, do I have a record? Let me go back down there and ask them. Because they're making it seem like I got like cases for killing. They make you feel like you are a monster because they tell people you are, right? But you know, I know what I am. But I want you guys to know something today. There will be an example made real soon. And I'm hoping that this will keep other people from trying me because I literally stay in my own lane. You guys just hate the fact that I don't go viral for shaking my ass or showing my titties or showing you guys what I look like all the time. I mean, I did a video for y'all on my shorts. Since they say I never go on video and that Godfrey wasn't my friend, well, I showed you guys backstage. I was on video. And my adversaries had nothing to say about that. See? And I hardly do that. I don't do video. I just don't. That's what I do. I'm different. I'm not like your normal people on the podcast. I do it my way. And knowing that somebody might try to harm me, I don't want them to know what I look like. So you won't see me on video a lot until all this is solved. Because I got to make sure that I'm alive. This is real out here. And anybody that ever had a hit on them or someone tells someone, hey, here's their information, and they didn't ask for it, they're just volunteering it to you, who wouldn't be nervous? Because you don't know where the hit might be coming from. And when I say hit, somebody approaching me, somebody knowing my routine, it could be any of that. But I think someone has to be very, very sick to need men to help them go against a woman who's younger than them. That's crazy. I don't understand. Why? Unless you want those men to do something to that woman. Who else? Does anybody else see something different? Do you think she did that so we can all have a prayer meeting? Play dominoes? Y'all know what it is. I just want you guys to know that I've been going through this for almost a year. And even with this person trying to take me out, I have still managed to hold people accountable and keep my sanity. Because there were times where I just wanted to just scream, just go live and just scream the whole time. Because you want someone to back off. And you know, if you tell them how you feel, they're going to lie again and probably get 2, 3, 4, 5 warrants against you. When you know you're going against an unfair system, you have to be humble and quiet. But guys, it's about to pay off. I am so excited It's about to pay off. I've waited for this moment. I have, because I knew eventually justice will come. And thanks to my supporters for getting me that video, telling me to go look. And I did. And I recorded. And I got everything I needed. That concludes. We have more than enough information. And I want to remind you, when you're here and you violate once, that's a misdemeanor. So imagine 50 plus violations, what that might look like. It won't be a slap on the wrist. So I'm telling you, Black women that don't like me, just stay away from me. Block me on social media. You don't have to be in my circle. And don't send your family to help you get off the hook because you lied in a group. I'm back in these groups now. And I'm not letting y'all get away with lying on men. If anybody saw my recent post, the woman went in the group and said that she went out on a date and the man was a struggling student who worked part-time at UPS, lives in a condo or studio, and drove a PT Cruiser. She assumed he was broke. So when he offered, to pay for the food, she said, I got it because I know you really need the money. He never said that he was struggling, but she took over that whole date, being an aggressive hyena. Then when he went to tip, you don't want him to tip. Then you ask him if he has gas to get home. That is a high level of disrespect. So she said he looked at her, got up and left. Good job, King. Good job. She was mad about that. Whole time she got a busted vehicle. Your vehicle is not better. You have a kid at a wedlock. You struggling. You got your Cash App and Venmo in your bio. You struggling. So I went in on her. I did go in on her because she was wrong. Then she tried to act like her cousin when it was really her. A lot of these women will create like 50 pages. Don't block me and then try to ask me to take something down. No. She said she was going to get me reported. I'm still waiting for that report. So far, we're good. No reports. I embarrassed her. Her family friends are upset with her. They're blocking her. Good. That's what I hoped for. Because you're phony. Any man that is in school, got a job, got a roof over his head, got a car, he ain't struggling in my book. See, men can live in a studio and be happy as hell. It's when a loud, aggressive hyena enters it that all the chaos and stress happens. Well, why don't you have a bigger place? Why don't you have see, men can live in a studio with a beanbag and a 55-inch screen TV. Sit in the beanbag, scratching his balls, watching football. Happy as hell. His life is happy. No stress. That's how simple men are. Women forgot that. Women want the fancy feng shui and men don't need all that to be happy. They just need a roof over their head and they're happy. Simple stuff. So I'm not going to let a woman respect a man that's trying, especially a man that's going for a degree. Because if you're in school full time, it's really hard to also have a full-time job too. You got to pick the battle. One has to be full, the other one has to be part-time. I've been involved in education for years. I know how it works. So I'm just letting you guys know now, even that little thing there. I have celebrities reaching out to me, telling me, way to go. You a real one. Thank you. I appreciate that. But that's just how I am. I call stuff out. Y'all feel me? She was mad, but I still haven't been reported yet. And I'm not done. I'm not done. I keep telling y'all women to be careful in these groups. I'm in there. Even if you look for my account, I have a backup account that you'll never know about. So you might have blocked me, but I'm still in there. Anytime I get added to a group, I tell the admins about my backup page just for safety. Because I want to know what you're saying after you blocked me. Now I'm going to do the after accountability. What happens? Because a lot of y'all talk stuff in these groups that you blocked me in. So what's the point of talking about me if I can't respond? That's a coward move. So now I'm going to embarrass you times 2. You're not going to block me and then talk about me. If you're going to block me, don't say nothing about me. Keep me blocked. We good. But don't try to come back and post pictures of my family and think, don't do that. No, no, no. You don't want to do that. Keep it between us. Make it fair. Once you block me, don't say nothing else. That's all I'm saying, y'all. So I'm just saying, guys, for anybody that's out there that's trying to make it in life, as long as you got a roof over your head, clothes on your back, and food in your stomach, I don't give a damn what nobody says about you. You're doing it. You got men right now, all their bills are paid, and they got $50 in their account. I'm proud of that person. All their bills are paid. And then you got all these women with all these unpaid bills, and they got these ugly nails, the long dehydrated wigs, looking a damn mess. 15 gallons of makeup on, trying to shake it online. All their bills overdue. But they'll talk about a man who paid all his bills and got $50 in his account. I'm proud of that man. And ladies, I want to remind you, just because a man is in school, working part-time and driving a PT Cruiser, that don't mean he's struggling. I bet you he is happy as hell, because when he gets that degree, doors are going to open for him. That's why I tell these men, if they're not with you when you're building, they can't be with you when you're chilling. That's real talk. And it goes both ways. Ladies, y'all too. Stop picking these pookies. I keep telling y'all about the red flags, but all y'all see is muscles and 5,000 teeth. I don't understand. Then when you do get played, you cry like a baby and you want my help, my counseling. No. Keep your legs closed. That's my advice. If you're struggling with one kid, why are you having another kid? It's called accountability. Quit blaming men for your choices. It's your body. Y'all love to say my body, my choice. So if it's your choice, then it's your consequence too, not the man's, not Pookie. It was your choice. Y'all love blaming men for your choices. It don't make sense. Make it make sense. Until we can all start holding each other accountable, we're going to be divided like this. Y'all talking about they not like us. Who? Because y'all acting just like the KKK when y'all treat me like y'all do. Y'all not right. Don't even rap that song if you over here having beef with your own race. You can't rap that song. Y'all feel what I'm saying? We got to do better. That's all I'm saying. And to those people who have been supporting me, I recently did come out with a new collection of my shirts. Somebody told me that they wanted the They Not Like Us shirts, and I just thought creatively. So I wanted to show y'all real quick what I've done. It is on my website, mentalhealth2011.com. That is my website. So not only do I have the female shirts, I have the men's shirts. It's pretty dope. So if you guys want to support the channel, if you guys want to support what I'm doing, invest. Support Black businesses, because we are out here trying to make it. And I want to say thank you to those who have been ordering. I'm working on your orders right now. When people tell me they want something, I produce it. I do what my fans want. So if anybody wants any of that merchandise, it's on my website, mentalhealth2011.com. I came up with some good ideas. Nobody got these shirts at all. And if you need me to customize it or make it better, I got you. I don't charge anybody extra for anything. It is what it is. If I have to do something extra for you, I got you. So guys, at the end of the day, I hope that you guys got something out of this. If you guys still want to support this man, you can. He clearly got the money. Now watch how he spends it. Do you think he's gonna go buy $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 worth of product or supplies to help people? You know he's not doing that. If he has that kind of money, he needs to send it to baby Aaron. That's who really needs it. All this humanitarian and humanitarian work, do some fathering work. You got a son who has a birthday coming up. He's going to be 9. Big 9. He just had a birthday in June. He was ripping off a shirt, throwing dollars, right? He was throwing dollars in the air when he should have been throwing dollars into boy mom's account. He had a good birthday. Yeah, Rick Ross hating on us because, he hating on us, Rick Ross. Bro, stop the cap. Rick Ross is a millionaire. You can only afford $10 a month for a ticket. Y'all not the same. But you had a great birthday. Are you going to give baby Aaron a good birthday? Since you a celebrity? Or are you going to do him like you did him the last 8 years and not do shit? Occasionally send him a card. Nobody's asking him where that money's going. I showed you guys his debts, but you know the money's not going there. Do y'all really think that money's going to this debt right here? That child support debt? Y'all know it ain't going there. It ain't going to that. $4,482.62 since February 29th. So if you're supposed to be paying $124 a month, that amount has changed. Are you going to throw some of that money into child support? No. Are you going to give some to baby Aaron? No. Because you only care about yourself. He going to spend it on hoes. He going to do some more humanitarian work. He going to grab some more victims. And he going to say they're cheating on him too. Everybody's cheating on him. Everybody cheats on him. I don't want nobody to be promiscuous. I want them to have something going for themselves. So what do you like about a woman? When she's not promiscuous and she has something going for herself? And what do you look for when you do get into a relationship? Her not being promiscuous and having something going for herself. That was his answer to everything. Red flag. Big red flag. So again, y'all think he's going to pay towards that debt? No, he's not. He's not. He going to go and mess with some more hoes. Just watch what I just said. That's all he going to do. He going to use y'all money to mess with some hoes. He said not the turtle. That's how he said it. Y'all think I'm lying. Go back and look at the video. What do you see in a woman? A woman that is not promiscuous and has something going for herself. I was getting so angry. That was his answer. So someone saying he doesn't want a woman that cheats. He said that everybody on that panel cheated. All 4 of his victims cheated on him. And then you go and tell that woman, I can make sure you satisfied. Well, you didn't satisfy those other women. You thought they was cheating. So if you thought they was cheating, that means you wasn't hitting it right, bro. That's a you problem. Maybe you're working out too hard. You should be working on being a better father, working on being a better person, working on actually doing good for the community, not using Daniel as a scapegoat. Next, he's going to have his family act like they're struggling. And he's going to say, I spent $5,000 on a water pump because I'm a journeyman. To my haters, you're broke. You're broke. You don't have any money. You're hating. I stayed up to 1 a.m. reading your comments. I saw the comments. You guys are broke. You guys are broke. I just got $13,000. I changed all their lives. Everybody's lives here. Y'all really believe that? Y'all really believe that? Speaking of cheating, you're cheating your son when you're not taking care of him. But nobody cares. Nobody cares. I'm just saying, y'all. He gonna do a bunch of videos laughing at y'all. All those people who donated to the cause. Thank you guys. Because, you know, I'm not them. I'm him. I'm not promiscuous. I'm going to be there for you, provide for you. I know how to put it down. I know how to put it down because I'm going to be there for you. Y'all really believe that? All the stuff he did, and y'all believe that? I'm telling y'all better start using your head, ladies. Start using your head. Now that he got that money, he about to act a fool. Ain't none of that going to humanitarian work. Watch how many hoes he comes across. Watch. Just watch. I ain't got to say, he got me blocked. And no, J Money, he did not learn from this. Oh, what did he learn? What he learned is that people will give money to someone who rips muscle shirts, right? Because I bet you if a man that was really helping the community started a GoFundMe tonight, he wouldn't get close to what the plumber got. And he can be a real humanitarian. He can have video proof, and y'all wouldn't give $1 to him. But this man takes off a muscle shirt, a cheap muscle shirt, and you guys think he's changing lives? He's destroying them. Y'all didn't see all that evidence I brought? I'm just saying, guys, to all the victims who had to see him get the money, I hope that you guys are able to heal. But just know, just because he got the money, it does not mean that he won. Look how long it took him to get it. Understand that they can only hold it for a certain amount of time. But accountability will be held. Remember, with Rhoda, it took 5.5 months. It wasn't overnight. Financial crimes, they do take a little time. But just know that accountability will be held. Tell the Truth said he stays posting old pics to just keep y'all guessing. Yes, he does. That's what but he knows people are going to believe it. Who wouldn't, right? People believe it. That's really him. He's wearing a "You're Not Qualified" shirt. Okay, so he is real. He is really doing humanitarian work now. But what about them hoes that he had on Instagram that was shaking their ass? What about them hoes? I'm talking about the whole humanitarian work. What about that? What did that have to do with the community? All I'm saying, guys, is he played y'all. I didn't donate nothing to him, but he played anybody that donated and anyone that still supports him. If you care about him, tell him to send $4,000 to baby Aaron. Tell him that he has a son that has a birthday coming up soon. You know, the one that he said summon him for. The same son he sent the Christmas card to. His family reaching out to the mother, wanting to see their grandson. That's the only receipt I didn't want to show y'all. That's personal. So I hold on to that. But his own dad reached out to the mother and said, look, it's been too many years. I would love to see my grandson. How is the granddad trying to be in his life more than the actual dad? It ain't adding up. I got the text message to prove that, and I dropped that. So why would your dad want to be in the life of a son that you don't really got? Remember? Summon him. So your dad knows it's your child. Child support knows it's your child. The courts know it's your child. You just don't know. How? Why is your family reaching out to her saying they want to see him? Because they know he's about to be 9. They got more interest in him than you do, plumber. But go ahead, trick off that money. Keep doing your whole humanitarian work, because eventually everything will crumble. And that's when accountability is going to come. So guys, like I said, I hope you guys got something out of this. One of my clients was in the comments too. I can't find him. Oh, Kwame. Guys, this is Kwame right here. This is the wonderful person who sponsored my last show and this show. He's the one that has the cupping device. This is a black man who is one of my clients, and he's very bright. He's very intelligent, and he has his own business that helps people. The device is called cupping. And this man is going to be big very soon. And I would really advise you guys, please go on his website and check it out. Kwame is a hard worker, and I always support black businesses, guys. I care. And this is his business here. I want to give him a shout out. Shout out to Kwame. Like I said, man, I'm proud of you. Very good person. Hey, Sharon. I'm seeing a lot of my clients in the comments tonight, y'all. Y'all making me smile. You know, a lot of y'all don't be knowing what I do. Y'all know. So shout out to Kwame, y'all. Please support that man. I'm gonna also post that video on my Instagram with the link. His cupping device will be used by NFL players and NBA players. Y'all better get on now while it's cheap. That device increases blood flow, and ladies, reduces the appearance of cellulite. Y'all know how y'all are. Cottage cheese. I seen it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And that device actually does help, and it's cheap. So instead of y'all doing all that under the knife, do natural things. You know, God didn't make a mistake when he made your body. You just ruined it with, high calories. That's all. We can get back. We can get our bodies back. Get them bodies good, y'all. Y'all got it. Let's do it the natural way. Okay? I don't want y'all laying on the table like a slab of meat getting cut open. There's no future in that. That's not going to keep a man. I tell you that now. I know women right now with BBLs, and they all alone with them BBLs. Men don't care about all that. When they say what you can bring to the table, they don't need a BBL body. They need a good woman. Some of y'all are getting the wrong things fixed. It's internal. Y'all need to get a BBL within, not on the outside, on the inside. Get the whole thing shifted. Y'all got bad attitudes, bad mindsets. You got to fix that first. When you got an angry woman, a high-calorie woman, an aggressive woman attached to a BBL, no man wants that. They don't want it. So they'll cheat on you with the woman with the fupa because she knows how to take care of them. That's why y'all keep getting played. And y'all say, well, her body don't look better than mine, but her heart is better. She got them still. I tell y'all ladies, y'all better stop playing with these men. They're not going to stick around. Hey, Sharon, that's one of my clients. They know what I do. They know who I am as a person because I'm a good person. A lot of these people will say I hate black women. Ask Sharon if I hate black women. She'll tell you. I absolutely want to see black women make it. But I'm not going to sit there and close my eyes to your foolery. I'm going to call it out. I'm not the woman you want to tell a secret to, especially if it's something that's damaging. Yeah, girl, I got pregnant by this guy, but don't tell me that. Now, if you tell me a secret, girl, I'm trying to lose weight, but I love cookies and cakes. Okay, cool. But if you tell me that you're about to set somebody up or scam somebody, they're going to find out through me. And I don't hide. I let them know. You could tell her that Daphne told you. Yeah, I said that to the police too. Let them know that Daphne told them to do a well-being check. I want them to know who did it. I don't need to hide from y'all. If you don't lie, you won't have to worry about me. Let me tell you ladies this. You want to keep me off your back? Don't post it public. If you post it publicly and you're bashing someone and you're posting in these groups bashing someone, I'm on you. I'm not holding back. So I'm just saying, guys, at the end of the day, I hope you guys learned something from this show today. Y'all can still support him, but we're going to start moving forward. And when those charges come about, that will be the updates on my show when things start really moving through. Because like I said, I spoke to so many people today because I just wanted to make sure that everybody was aware. When you are hurting people and then you're mocking them, I got a problem with that. I think the thing that stuck with me with what he said to one of the victims, the one that said that he sexually assaulted her, he said that, and these were his words. I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying. If anybody still supports this person, I showed you guys what he said on his Instagram. After she claimed he sexually assaulted her, he told her she had dry pussy and she could not suck dick. So wouldn't that make you think she was dry because she didn't want it and she couldn't suck it because she didn't want to? You were forcing her to? Nobody put that together. He literally told on himself. If a woman is drier than the Sahara Desert, we are not interested. The body doesn't lie. The body doesn't lie. So for you to call her dry and say she didn't know how to do that when you did something serious that night, that just tells you he did not give a damn. And then called her job and told her boss she held him at gunpoint. And there's a warrant for her arrest. All of that was cap. That's why the video came down on his YouTube. Because those victims knew he was lying. And YouTube confirmed that he was lying. And the video came right down. So everybody can't be lying, y'all. His victims were telling the truth. Y'all just don't want to hear it. Who mocks a victim that accused him of sexual assault? And they mock their body at that. Somebody that actually did that shit. Y'all can sit here and say he didn't, but yeah. I think otherwise. And I'm telling you, I'm going to make sure that that victim gets justice. Sometimes it takes a little bit. Y'all know that Texas just got hit with that really bad hurricane. Kwame, one of my clients, he's there. There's a lot of people that have family in Texas. I do. And they all got hit. So he might be okay for a little bit while they're rebuilding. But I was on the phone with enough people to bring traction. And I told them, I'm not trying to be rude, but you can call this sergeant and he'll tell you that I'm very persistent. So I want to let you know, I know you guys went through a hurricane. I'm glad you're alive because we're talking, but I'm going to be on y'all. Now it's time to do your job. Can't let things like this go by the wayside. This is why victims don't speak up because of the way they sit on it. But if this was a Amber Smith, it would have been solved already. But when it's a minority, they just tend to get a little lazy, and you got to call them and remind them, right? That's what I do. So I'm just saying, guys, at the end of the day, Kwame, you should be able to post your link on the chat. You should be able to post a link to your, you don't have to be a mod to do that. When you post it, I can highlight it. It's that simple. Oh yeah, tell the truth. You're right. His aunt did reach out to me, reach out to him on my page. She did. And one of the victims already spoke to his aunt. She's fully aware of what he's doing. She knows. Yeah, the aunt reached out to him on my page. I was like, why is she here? So guys, at the end of the day, I hope y'all got something out of this. We got some good shows coming up. We're going to go in. I want to talk about the things that people don't like talking about. The next show we're going to talk about is the girl code. I'm going in on y'all ladies with that girl code because I got videos, I got receipts. We're going to talk about the girl code that I don't honor. And I want some women to tell me why I should honor the girl code. So this might be a debate, and I'm hoping I ain't got to cuss nobody out and I can be fair with it. But I want to talk about this girl code because I know a lot of women think what I do is violating the girl code. How? If you're doing wrong, I'm not going to support it. Now I'm off code, following you. And if somebody told me to hate someone because they hate them, I don't follow that. If they did nothing to me, you can't control me. But you got these black women out here that can tell 50 people, don't like Daphne. I need you to hate her. Okay. She's a fraud. You're right. We got it. That easy. Because they're easily manipulated. Not even knowing they're being manipulated. I don't have to tell people, hey, I need you to hate her too. Hate her. Threaten her now. I don't do that to people. I don't need 15 men to help me. I didn't even ask my husband to help me against other women. Why? They're women. I'm a woman. We both got breasts. We both got vaginas. I don't need his help. But for a woman to need the help of a bunch of men, I must be Suge Knight out here. That's how I see it. Because I don't see anything about me that would need 15 men. Plus, 15 plus men. But I want y'all to know this is how jealous this person is. This is the same person that sent Rhoda my information when she was making threats to me. And they waited for me to say there's a felony warrant for this person. On that day is when they wanted to talk about it. They knew for 2 months what I had, but they waited for that day. No different than the plumber. Once I started going viral for that, they come out of the woods, all on the YouTube hoppers. YouTube groupies is what I call them. And they hop on different YouTube channels and they say, Daphne's this, that. That's what they do. And it gets back to me. I have over 25 screenshots. This person doesn't care about their livelihood. They don't care about having a record, which is very shocking. But when someone is jealous of you, they don't control themselves. So all I want y'all to do is continue to pray for these people because they do need help and they don't even realize it. They might have friends that are in the mental health field, not even telling them because those are not their friends. A true friend would say, hey, you are obsessed. And the hardest thing about this is when I showed this to a judge and I showed this to a sheriff. Are you sure you guys didn't have a romantic relationship? Almost threw up. What? Ugh. Hell no. No. We see all this on this person's end, but you're not even responding. Like I hit it and quit it? No. They never even met me. So you're telling me you never met this person ever in your life and you got over 100 pages of it? Yes. That's what I'm going through. Y'all saw that movie with Beyonce, Obsessed. Homegirl was acting like they had a relationship. It's times 10 with me. We had no relationship. And when you're only been in my life for less than a couple weeks, that's a big problem. I just want y'all to know this is crazy. You expect someone to stalk you after you hit it and they got attached. Now they can't leave you alone. But imagine stalking someone you only knew for less than 2 weeks. And they've been stalking you for 9 months. Never met them. Never touched them. None of that. And this is, imagine if you met them. Woo! I don't think I'll be here. So there are people out there, guys, that will follow everything you do because they are truly obsessed. But I'm telling you, I wanted everybody to hear this from me today. All of the people I have orders against, all of the enemies to my knowledge are my own people. And I think that's the saddest part. I want to see people make it. A lot of these people I had just met last year, they were on my show with Godfrey. I didn't even know them, not even a week, and they were already doing shows with Godfrey. That's who I am. I showed them that. But the minute I took that fame away from them, she's a narcissist, she's fake, she's threatening kid, it's a bunch of lies because you cannot give them what they want. See, when black people can't mooch off of you and you put your foot down, now you're a bad person. That's what makes it. When they asked them, well, when you guys were on talking terms, did they help you out? Yeah. So why are you loud now? Because I'm a phony. Everybody that has been cut off out of my life, they went straight to YouTube because that tells you their intentions. That's what they wanted to do from day one. I just didn't see it. But now, no one will ever get that close to me again. I will do a background check. If you can't consent to that, there's no point in you ever reaching out to me wanting to be in my circle. But I will never trust another person again. They've taken that away for good. Now I'm even different on how I coach people. Because some people that come into my life, they're not there to really get help. They're there to get information. So I'm telling people now, don't waste my time because I'm not bothering y'all. Y'all coming at me. Black men, use your own brain. Don't let anyone tell you to hate me. If I didn't do nothing to you, I'm out here trying to help y'all. So why would you want to take me out? So I'm just saying, guys, this is a very dangerous thing. You have to make sure you are mentally strong for it. 9 years. I told my dad 9 years, not even a hiccup. And now I let this hurricane into my life and I'm left with all this damage. But before this hurricane came into my life, it was sunshine for 9 years. So when a judge looks at that, so before you met the person, you were perfect. Yeah. I don't even know who you are because I never had to go to court. Never had to get an order against somebody. When they block me, they go on with their life and I go on with mine. But this person here just doesn't want to let go of me. They need me. They love me. I'm looking at it like this. They want a relationship with me and they want me to be single and I'm not. So guys, all I'm saying is someone said that movie Obsessed is the plumber's mentality. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But what I want y'all to know is that this is not an easy thing to do. And I'm doing the best that I can. And I want to say thank you to 24,000 people who actually trust in what I do. And they know I'm a good person. And I really do love people. I do care about people. I check on people. They don't check on me a lot, but that's okay. And I want to say thank you. I got to go check my mailbox. I know a lot of people have sent me a lot of things. I will check. I will go to my P.O. box and check and see what y'all did. I never ask for anything. But if anybody that donates to me, I want to say shout out to Zach. He emailed me a $50 gift card. And I sent that to a woman who needed food. And he said, every month I'm going to send you a gift card because I want to. And you're not going to tell me no. Well, damn, okay. Because they know what I do. I love giving back to people, y'all. And the last thing I'm going to do is post on my social media that I help somebody with food. That's none of y'all business. We're supposed to do that from our heart. So I want y'all to know that I'm going to continue to do those things. When people invest in me, I invest in other people. I give a lot of free information that I should be paying for, that people should be paying for, but I actually care about people too much. People always say, charge. And I try to do as much as I can for free because I know it's hard. And I'm not here to judge anybody's pockets. Any man or woman that's out there trying to make it, living paycheck to paycheck, if all your bills are paid, I am proud of you. Don't let nobody tell you have to have 100,000 in the bank. Because right now, that's not ideal. A lot of people can't even show you their bank account. It's in the negative. And those be the main ones talking that mess. But I know I've helped people. And a lot of money that I've given people came out of my own pocket. And people know me. I say you don't have to pay me back. Because I care. So if anybody's listening to me tonight, if you are going through a tough time, keep going. You're going to get through it. Don't give up. I don't give up, so you don't give up. If I'm gonna be out here taking all these shots and all these, you know, people that hate me and taking me to court and all this, y'all got to do something for me too. Pay it forward. Help other people. Don't just tag me on a post. Say something first before you tag me. At the end of the day, guys, I want you to know that I'm going to keep on helping. But my main concern is mental health. It is. And just because I'm a mental health advocate doesn't mean I'm not going to hold your ass accountable, because I am. Don't try to use that to think that I'm going to let you off the hook. I don't do that. But I want y'all to know I'm going to keep helping people, because I really do love making people happy. And those people that are in this chat right now, knowing that I've helped them recently, they know what it is. They don't have to say it. They know. So if anybody has any information they want to give me, or if they need me to look at their resume, if they need help with a letter of recommendation, I do all of those things. If you're a good person, I'm gonna look. My email is right there on the ticker. MEN_TAL health@yahoo.com. People keep asking me for my email, and it's been going across your screen all show. How y'all don't see that? It's right there. Please, he said cash up. You so J Money, you crazy. He said cash up. Let me see that movie. Okay, I'm looking. So guys, with that being said, guys, thank you for listening in tonight. I got over 600 people listening on my end, because they're listening on Twitter and Facebook. Thank you guys. But hey, look, the accountability train is not over. I'm on it. I'm juggling a whole bunch of things, but I got you guys, okay? So to those people who have supported me and have been about, the truth from the beginning, thank you. And to those people that hate me, but you secretly follow me, I hope you can figure out why you're so insecure, because that's where the hate comes from. That's your insecurity, not mine. Daquan, any last words, hon?
I pretty much let out most of my frustrations earlier in the stream, so I'm pretty much sold him on the situation right now. I'm just trying to give him a word of advice, brother. You need to do better. I'm just saying in general. Your son needs you, and you need to answer for your actions accordingly. You know what you did. You can't escape from it real soon. I know karma's going to eventually bite you in your ass, but at least try to gain some semblance of respect and honor outside of everything that's transpired. Because right now, your name, your reputation, everything you stand for is just a mirage. A lot of people haven't really seen through it clearly, but there's cracks in your armor. Believe that. I see through it. It's a hoax. You love clout. You're an attention seeker. You have issues mentally, and I can say that being a mental health patient myself. So it takes one to know one, as some people would want to say. Brother, you need help. All around, you need help. You need to sit away somewhere. I don't know how many shrinks you need to speak to. I don't know what medication regimen you need. I don't know what kind of therapy is going to be revolved around that, as far as anger management and you just having the wherewithal to want to correct your actions and your personality. But I'm really going to pray for you. I'm really, really, really going to get on my hands and knees solemnly tonight. And I'm really going to pray for your soul, Aaron. I hope you listen to me. I really hope you're able to just meditate and feed exactly on to what I'm saying. I understand you might have had issues in your past. Things happen. I wasn't dealt the correct cards. Believe me, I started out with a fucked up hand. I probably got a pair to somebody's royal flush type shit. If you just want to keep it general, a lot of people who've been to casinos, they know the terminology I'm talking about. That doesn't mean that you have to reiterate or repeat the same actions over and over and over and over and over again. Because eventually, you're going to run into the wrong person. And they're going to feel violated to the point where they're going to want to hurt you. Or anything that's close to you or relatively linked to you. That's going to cause a bad track record. And you need to understand the actions that you conceive always fall back on others, no matter how you think it may not. Do better, be a better role model for your son, bro, and try to clean up this act, bro. That's all I got to say, Quinn.
Okay, Daquan, I hope you have a good day, man. Like I said, guys, we're gonna keep this train moving. In the future, I will be doing shows with. I'm gonna bring Godfrey back and Dante, who's a great comedian. Like I said, guys, I went to his show. It was live. Godfrey was one of the funniest that I saw all year. And I went to see D. Ray Davis. I saw D.L. Hughley, Bruce. I saw a lot of people, Arnaz J. I saw a lot of people this year. And I'm not going to lie, Godfrey, he is talented. He could do the voices. It was amazing. And then it was even better when he said to the people, let them backstage. Like, you going to let me through there. Queen of accountability in the building. And then he had me do my line. I figured just say that and everybody started laughing. So we had a lot of fun. And again, I have great people in my life who did not give up on me, even when people said something negative about me. So again, it doesn't matter that he got the funds, doesn't mean anything. They even gave Rhoda the funds. And we knew she was scamming, right? So if you prove it, they give it to you. It doesn't mean it's not ill-gotten gain. It doesn't mean that at all. They still have to give it to you if you give them what they're asking for, even if it's fake, forged, whatever. I mean, Rhoda gave them something to release those funds, right? And we didn't see not one future appointment. She said the money was for future appointments for her head and her swelling and her mental health. And we know she didn't do that. So remember, they let her spend some of those funds and then bam, she got caught. So again, remember, guys, it doesn't mean that this victory lap is over. Most people are going to sit there and say, well, Daphne, he got the money. Rhoda did too. Like I said, guys, this whole thing is identical. It's the same. Rhoda told everybody on Instagram, they gave me the money. I got the money. And then we saw her moving differently, right? Having fun. So again, guys, it doesn't mean nothing. My haters are always going to try to do this because they're mad that I know what I'm talking about, and they just want to support liars. So guys, at the end of the day, clout is a drug. It is. It's a dangerous drug. And unfortunately, women are not going to stop lying. Men are not going to stop lying. But what I'm not going to stop doing right now is holding them accountable. But I will tell you, retirement for this stuff, it is coming up because I want to be able to focus on my clients. I want to be able to focus on other things in my life that God has blessed me with. I have new partnerships. I'm doing very, very well. And it takes most of my time. So going into groups and doing this, it's like a hobby for me because no one's paying me to do this. No one's paying me to take a hit. No one's paying me to get people's jobs back. I'm doing all that for free. I don't get paid for nothing and I don't ask for anything. And please, anyone that's creating GoFundMes on my behalf and you find it, let me know. Because I told no one, I don't need anyone doing any GoFundMes for me. Don't do that. I don't want that. That's not what I do. So anyone that you see trying to use my name for that, please let me know because I don't want nobody scamming on my behalf. You do that, I'll see you in court. That's real talk. And that's not a threat. I will do that. Don't use my name to get donations. And I would never inbox people asking them to send me a cash app. Y'all know how I move. So why do y'all think I would do that? And I'm only saying this because this is what's been brought to my attention. I would never inbox people asking them for a cash app. Never. Y'all know my emails. I do have a Queen of Accountability at AOL.com, but those are my two emails. If you're not sure about something, reach out to me and ask me. But don't sit there and run online saying I'm scamming because I never ask people for nothing. I would never inbox you saying I'm struggling. The fuck? And y'all see me posting online. Y'all could easily ask me, and I'll tell you it ain't me, right? But people are going to try to do that because they want to discredit me. So at the end of the day, you're welcome, Kwame. You're welcome. So at the end of the day, guys, you can't please everybody. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. I am thinking about doing another show on Sunday. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. But I do have something that I don't know. This is some big stuff. I don't know if I want to post it just yet or talk about it, but just know that there's going to be a lot of good stuff going on and a lot of people are going to be brought to the light. I'm not playing anymore. So what I want you guys to know is that I'm going to be here as long as I can be here. But again, I've been doing this for a long time. And people know me from troll groups back in 2000. If you know me from back in 2013, then you've been stalking me too long. Because that's where I started, in troll groups, and I was really good in there. So people know me from that. So this is not my first time around, but my accountability reign, it's been 9 years. And like I said, guys, you get tired after a while because you feel like you're doing it by yourself. But to those people who have been supporting me, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I may do a show on Sunday. Don't quote me on that. But I will be doing Girl Code next week. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff that people don't like. And we're going to be bringing attention to things that people don't want to talk about. That's the whole point that I'm doing it, because people won't do it. So guys, I think somebody asked me if I could do late shows. No. That's not usually what I do. Like right now, I have to check and make sure a few people are good before I start to wind down. But maybe one day I'll do a late show if y'all down. But I don't think y'all gonna be up on no damn late show unless we talking about some drama. So if y'all want me to do a late show, we gotta talk about something that's gonna be, good to talk about, because I get bored quick. So you're welcome, Chris. You're welcome. Kwame said, I wish you would stream 2 times a week. Kwame, you're asking for a lot. I figured you would say that. You should know my answer already. No. 2 times a week is a lot, but maybe I think about it. Maybe I think about that. I think about that. Okay. So yeah, guys, with that being said, guys, please have a good night. Daquan, please roll up some sleepy kush so you can get some good sleep tonight, okay? Because you did a lot of yelling, DMX. Okay?
I know, Queen. I know. I already called the
I
plug
appreciate
earlier.
the
I'm just
passion.
waiting for her to get off work. It's
Today
cool.
we saw Daquan from training day. Today you was not playing, okay?
Denzel
So get you some rest,
versus
man.
my
I'm proud
nigga.
of you, Daquan, and thank you for being a true person in my circle. Never once showing me anything other than yourself. You're a really good person, and I'm telling you, you got a friend for life, Daquan. You are. My husband loves you. My dad loves you. You a good. My dad loves you too. He be like, look at Daquan on there smoking that reefer. Go ahead, Daquan. Look at him on there.
My son sound like K Dot dad when he said that. He's like, yo, I'm smoking on that reef. Oh yeah, that shit good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So
That's a
yeah,
good
man, I
time.
appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Tell the truth.
Love
Thank you, man.
you.
Thank you so much. You guys are wonderful. Thank you guys. Y'all see my voice. I've been talking all day today to people, but to those people who are currently getting my services, thank you for trusting in me. Thank you for not listening to people who don't want to see me succeed. But let me tell you, my clientele, it has not decreased. Everybody wants to get a session with me. And people that go through a session with me, they come out learning a lot. And I hate to discredit therapists, but I've had a lot of people tell me in one session they got more from me than they did their therapist. And that's a problem in this community. What are y'all doing? What are you licensed therapists doing? Are y'all just sitting there drawing smiley faces? I actually listen to people and I give them homework. I learned that when I was going through my time, I didn't get homework. Homework is for me to see where you're at. I really care about you. So I'm different in my approach. You will get homework and I expect it to be done before our session. If it's not, I won't do the session. So when I tell you to get something done, it's not only to show responsibility, but I need to make sure that we're on the same
Discipline.
page. So I don't just sit there and listen to you and I'm on Instagram liking photos. I'm listening to you and I'm offering you the best advice. Everybody has told me that they love me. I had people saying I want another 4 sessions and I got to make room for them because I'm starting to fill up and I love it. So like I said, I love helping people because I know it's hard. People don't have no 150 an hour to sit on somebody's desk or sit on somebody's couch and tell you the problems and they don't give you no advice. Okay, see you on the next session. Okay. And they don't feel like they've learned anything. But me, we talk so much that we go over the time. 30 minutes, an hour, and I don't charge people additional. So that's just me, guys. I'm different. So I just want you guys to know that if you're getting a session with me, you're going to get a thorough session and I'm going to have your back. We're family on day 1. But I'm not going to sit there and cater to you. I will hold you accountable, right? So again, guys, to those who just got here, sorry, guys, I'm about to get off. AT Media, yeah, you're late. I can vouch that Daphne has taught me a lot. She's real and very good at what she does and has the knowledge. Thank you so much, Tell the Truth. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Like I said, I don't even need the accolades. People know what I do, but I appreciate it when it's given to me. So guys, with that being said, y'all, I'm about to go to sleep. I don't, my husband's in there. I can hear him breathing hard. That means get off your stream and come tend to your husband. Husband always comes first, y'all. Okay, head of household. He runs this house. Okay, now I don't want to upset husband. Then he put me on the couch, and then we're gonna have a problem. Then I'm gonna do another stream about how y'all messed up my marriage. I'm just playing. I'm just playing, y'all. My husband wouldn't do that. I tell women every day, if you're married and you tell your husband that he has to sleep on the couch, he better not sleep on that couch. You the head of household. You paying rent too. You go in that room and say, I'm going right into the same room you going into. You sleep on the couch. I've never told my husband that, and this ain't the movies. This ain't no Tyler Perry movie. Y'all ladies better stop telling men, find yourself on the couch. That's Tyler Perry. This ain't real life. Men are gonna look at you and say, I wish you would. Pay half the bills. I can't do that. Well, then shut the hell up. See, that's what's gonna happen. But y'all telling y'all men to go lay on the couch, does that really happen? You men better not be going on that couch when y'all pay the bills up in there. I wish, man, please, I'll lock somebody out. We're not doing that today. He said, bye-bye. Nothing, Pastor. I just got here. Okay, guys. So with that being said, guys, I'm about to get off. And y'all know how I ended with my my little theme. I love my little theme. But guys, have a good night. And I will see you guys possibly on Sunday. Don't quote me because I do have some sessions on Sunday too. So we'll see. But guys, I'm gonna try to do 2 shows a week. Just because Kwame said, but we need some good topics. You know what? I will, if y'all want to see Daphne versus somebody, I can bring that back. Tiffany, she changed. Maybe I can find another one. People don't really want that kind of smoke on my show. They don't want to do it. They'd rather say it on Facebook under a fake account than to come on here and say it with the chest. So guess we'll see, guys. But at the end of the day, I will bring some more content to this page, and I hope that you guys can be happy. Okay? He said, I'd rather sleep on my massage table. You crazy. Okay, guys. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good night. Stay blessed. And please, guys, if you can, this is what I'm going to ask you guys. Before you send me something or tag me, can y'all at least try to do something first? Can y'all tell somebody, oh, this ain't right? Or at least a mad emoji or something before you come to me? I'm one person. I don't have a team of 15 people helping me. It's just me. So when you guys are tagging me, I get about 100 tags a day on Facebook alone. Every time I log in, this person tag me. It's a headache. I can't be everywhere. So occasionally I'll, look at 3 of the tags, choose 3 of them, go in the group and see what it's about, handle business, take a picture right away because I know I'm going to get blocked, and then I leave. I want to remind you, in these private groups, when you expose people and they know you're going to share it, they block you. They block you because they know if they block you on their posts, you won't have access to it. That's why I take screenshots right away, because I know what's coming next. Y'all see how the plumber blocked me, but y'all say these blocks ain't real. Why did he block me then? Hello? Why did he block me? They do it to me all the time because the truth hurts. You can block me, but you can't block the truth, plumber. And with that being said, guys, have a good night.